subscribe, like the video, and, if possible, join Patreon. But if you don't have much money, you can support the channel by watching the novels on euroaudiobooks.com. Remember that you can participate in the polls so that your favorite novel gets published for free.
Black Tower. Black Tower. Silver Wolf. Abstract. Firefly Great. Divorce application from Qiong and Sanwa. Sanueki forbidden. Sanueki no. When did I marry him? Firefly. Ki Luhai Firefly fuses herself. Firefly woohoo so cruel. Hoo-hoo. This is just a serious lie. Hee-hee. Just kidding. I am willing to become an unknown guest. Qingque smiled awkwardly. I am willing to. Qiong's answer was serious. Since Qing and Qiong passengers have made their decision, please form a circle and prepare for the ceremony of new members joining the Xinqiang train at 257. Qing and Qiong passengers, are you ready to accept this ceremony of becoming an unknown guest? Pam asked. You don't need to swear blood oath to form an alliance? Qingque asked. No, it's just a simple oath, said March 7th. Star and Sky passengers, please recite the Pioneer's Creed with me. Pam suggested. Isn't this too embarrassing? Said Sky. This? How can it be embarrassing? The ceremony is very important. Pam jumped up excitedly. See, I said everyone would feel ashamed, said March 7th. Let's cancel this part in the future. Dan Hung added. Why? Why is it like this? This is the old rule of the pioneers. The law of the ancestors cannot be changed. Pam was immediately discouraged. Well, cancel it. Jeezy also added a knife. I'm sorry, conductor. It seems that the two of us are in the minority. Walter said helplessly. Well, the conductor can only respect the voting results. But no matter what, Star and Sky passengers, welcome to become nameless guests. Two Pams said helplessly. Then, as nameless guests of the Star Sky train, you should have your own room. But this time, two new members joined at once, which is a problem. We originally planned to clean out the storage room, but there was only one more room. Walter said, I want to sleep in the room. Qingque said, who should I squeeze with? Qiong asked. Okay, then you can squeeze with the train engine. Pam said. Qiong. Haha. Seeing Qiong Bao being humiliated, Sanueki couldn't help laughing. How could she not know that Qiong Bao just wanted to occupy her bed, and maybe even wanted to occupy her? I won't let him succeed. Okay, the storage room upstairs is quite large. I think we can temporarily divide it into two rooms and let them live there first. Let's go upstairs and see how to plan it first. Jeezy suggested. So the meeting was adjourned. Sanua wanted to go back to the room, hide in the quilt, and take off Qiong Bao's panties, but the threat of Silver Wolf made her give up this idea. She claimed that she had secretly photographed it, and even if she didn't take the photo, there was no place to hide. Not to mention that Silver Wolf would not miss any opportunity. Qiong Bao was still following her and watching the frame. In desperation, Sanua had to follow Himiko to the storage room, just to help Black Tower delay some time. When there were only 7 systems left before Yuan Mei arrived, then we could launch a surprise attack on the culprit Silver Wolf. However, just as she was about to go up the stairs, thinking that the height difference of the stairs might expose her, Sanueki couldn't help it. She stopped and glared at Qiong Bao, who was following her and watching the frame all the time. You should also walk faster. 050. GZ rewards the record of forever burning fire. Lao Yang swings the Star of Eden and shouts. Where's the collapse? Bluebird, eh? March's reaction is pretty quick. March 7. Nonsense. March 7. There's always a pair of eyes staring at your butt, cough cough, staring at your skirt like an automatic aiming. And you're also quick to react. Star, I'm wearing a skirt too. Star, Qiong Bao is not interested in me. Sad face TMT. Oh, March 7? March 7, hey. You, the culprit, still have the nerve to say this? Be careful, or I'll punch you twice. Angry. GZ has completed guiding Qiong to board the Starry Sky train and has become an unknown guest. Successfully obtained a reward. Randomly drawing the reward. GZ. Is it finally here? Pella. It's a pity that Qiong Bao only has one pair of panties. Hanabi. It's a pity. Hanabi. But why can't it be socks? GZ? GZ, shut up. Silver Wolf. Incredible. Black Tower. It must be a cancellation voucher. No, a casting ticket is also fine. Black Tower. This way you can directly give it to the designated Silver Wolf. Silver Wolf. I am dying of laughter. If you are really that lucky, I will admit defeat. Himiko at Black Tower. Why are you so confident that I will give it to you? Black Tower. Can you really bear to watch me get played? Black Tower. 0. TTO. Random draw completed. Congratulations to Himiko for winning. Fire Flame Forever Burning Moon Halo record, including MV, and comes with an immersive player. Himiko? Fireworks record. Fireworks. That's boring. Himiko. Fire Flame Forever Burning Moon Halo. March 7, huh? Can a record be used as a reward? Fireworks. Look. Shaoxin Moon is disappointed Gong. Robin. Why doesn't it count? Shiliwa. +1. Shiliwa. Good music is also a kind of enjoyment. Para. I think you misunderstood what Little March meant. What she actually wants is a reward like Qiong Bao panties. March 7? March 7. Get lost. You still bringing up eat. Guro. Oh. Himiko. Ahem. Anyway, this reward is better than March. Ahem. Better than some weird things. Himiko. And the record that can be used as a reward should be a very excellent work. Robin. I can't wait to listen to it. Shiliwa. +1. Black Swan. +1 Para. +1. Ginelefin at Para. Isn't that right? Why are you a perverted comic artist and a geek joining in the fun? Para. I am the drummer of the Mechanical Wave Band after all. Para. I am considered a musician. Firefly. So all musicians are like this, Robin. Shiliwa. Robin. I am not. Shiliwa at Para. Don't say you are from our band anymore. I can't afford to lose this person. Para. What are you afraid of? There are no outsiders in the live broadcast room, Starry Sky Train. There's also a spiral staircase near the bar and the party car. Going up is an unused storage room. Because of March 7's insistence, Qiong Bao had to walk in front, unable to verify Xingmei's report. But it doesn't matter. He believed that he could find an opportunity. Although this behavior was a bit like a pervert, Qiong Bao, who was in neutral, thought that he had absolute justice. If it was really Sanyue who took it, then Sanyue was the perverted female pervert. He was just protecting the dignity of his panties. Pushing open the door, he saw an empty storage room full of shelves and cartons. This is it, Jeezy said. How about it? Is this room big enough? It can even lock up a doomsday beast. Sanyue described. How can the doomsday beast sleep soundly beside my bed? Xingmei said. It doesn't matter. Even if it is the doomsday beast, it can only sleep in a cardboard box now. March 7 said. Then we can only sleep in a cardboard box at night, right? Qiong Bao asked. Let's not talk about the issue of whether there is a bed or not. Just thinking about cleaning up this utility room is a headache. I want the biggest cardboard box. Don't fight with me. Xingmei locked onto her dream box at a glance. Who will fight with you for a cardboard box? March 7 couldn't help but complain, but she glanced at Qiong Bao, who was also staring at the cardboard box and thinking seriously, and suddenly widened her eyes. Wait, you don't really want to steal that cardboard box? Of course not. Which shelf should I choose? Qiong pointed seriously. Bluebird. Haha, these two are so funny. Suchong, it's a rare normal scene. Mockingbird, indeed. Pella. Not bitter but tasteless. Firefly, plus. Silver Wolf, +1. Bluebird, +1. March 7. Rolling eyes. You're being too pitiful. Ahem. Although this room is indeed messy now, when everyone first came here, the rooms were almost like this. Don't look at my room as exquisite. I designed it with my own heart. March 7 said. Poochie Pam has complained to me a lot because of your necessities of life, which caused the train fund to be seriously overspent. Jeezy laughed. Hee hee. Carpets, rocking chairs, pillows, giant Pam dolls. How can these not be considered necessities of life? March 7 smiled, awkwardly. Are more than 20 pillows also necessities of life? Jeezy asked. Of course. Otherwise, how can we have a pillow fight? March 7 asked back confidently. Anyway, this is what happened. The conductor is responsible for agreeing to dispatch the materials in the train. If you need to renovate, go to Pam. Secondly, since you have become a formal passenger of the Stardome train, You must assume the corresponding obligations. You have to do the duty to call up the corresponding amount of train funds and then exchange materials with Pam. Jeezy explained, if you don't want to sleep in a cardboard box, just aim to build a bedroom. March 7 said, how about I sleep on the shelf? I think you can just give me one of the 20 or so pillows you have lying around. Qiong Bao said, it's okay if I don't have to use a pillow. Qingque said, she can't do anything on duty. Huahua at March 7, please agree to Qiong Bao. Huahua, he clearly said he wants your original pillow. March 7, I'm not hard of hearing, okay. March 7, I have so many pillows I haven't slept on. I don't want an original one. March 7th, just sounds perverted. Hella. Then what about you wearing Qiong Bao's original panties? Qingque, the pervert among perverts? March 7th, hey, you guys are not done yet. Long-term daily tasks with program effects detected. Daily tasks are now being released. Task theme, build a warm, exquisite, and unique bedroom for Qiong Bao. Task content, provide Qiong Bao with all the furniture, items, decorations, etc. in your room or used by him. Task reward, Qiong Bao can get a random lottery opportunity for each item he accepts. Rule 1. There is no limit on the number of times, but the probability of winning will be lowered accordingly. There will be empty boxes, but there is no upper limit to the prize pool. Rule 2. All objects will be evaluated by this live broadcast room based on the importance of the object to the original owner. The higher the score, the higher the probability of winning. Rule 3. The value is not limited to the value of the item, including but limited to used sheets, quilts, beds, beloved ornaments, idol dolls, etc. Task target. Everyone can accept it. Task effective time. Long-term. Task rules. You cannot get the chance to draw by secretly stuffing things into the bedroom. You must give it solemnly and in person, and with the consent of Qiong Bao. If you do not accept it, you will not be able to get the chance to draw. Black Tower? Fireworks? Jeezy? March 7th? March 7th, but then again, original pillows are not impossible. Jeezy 6. Esta, it smells so good. Gue Naifin. It must be a live broadcast room that could do it. Su Sang. There are so many words. Hook. +1. Pella. I can't understand it. I can't understand it. I can't understand it at all. There are so many words. I only saw the 2 words original words. Clara. Didn't you see it? Bailu. Ahoba pila. Iuado pilis. Silver Wolf. Restart it. Tingyun. Not a word about the original, but all about women's boudoir belongings. Qingque at GZ. When are you coming to Xianzhou? Qingque. I'm itching to try it. Fu Xian. You are not allowed to come. Fu Xian. For this little profit, do you know how much risk you have to take? Xing. An idol doll? That's clearly stated. Black Tower. Damn it. Black Tower. I'm under house arrest now. Black Tower. You actually have to give it to him in person. And you have to get his consent. Black Tower. 0, 0. Black Tower. If you had come earlier, Silver Wolf wouldn't have had a chance. Silver Wolf. So funny. I don't know where you got your confidence from. You're a genius, but it doesn't mean geniuses have good luck. Silver Wolf. You'll be obedient if you draw Qiong Bao's panties. Kafka. It seems that the Starry Sky train is now an infinite treasure chest. Firefly. This Starcore hunter can't stay for even a second. Firefly. Oh, Naifin. +1. Gue Naifin. This immortal boat can't stay for even a second. Jackdaw. +1. Tingyun. +1. Bluebird. +1. March 7. Humph. You better forget it. March 7. We're close to the water and get the moon first. March 7. Qiong Bao is ours. Abba. The treasure box is ours. March 7th. When Jeezy and I move everything in the room to Qiong Bao's room, we will be rich. Jeezy, it's really exciting. Jeezy, let's strike first. 0 TTO Xing sad. Xing, I don't even have a room. Xing, it seems that I can only offer my panties. Xing, March 7th. Although it is abstract, it is indeed a bit miserable. Pella, it must be given in person, and Qiong Bao must accept it. Yaifengong Xing, it is indeed a bit embarrassing, blushing. March 7th? Silver Wolf? Silver Wolf at Qing. Do you believe this yourself? Qing, I'm just playing abstract in the live broadcast room. I'm still a little girl in reality. Shy.jpg. Qingque. A fierce girl is shy? March 7th. A chill, Fu Xian, +1. In the storage room. After reading the new task carefully, Jeezy and March changed their faces on the spot. How can you sleep on shelves and cartons? If this is told to others, people will think that we are abusing newcomers on the Xinjiang train. Now we are free anyway. Let's work together to clean up this room first. As for the family furniture and the like, I can also free up some of the space in Sanyue's and my room. Jeezy said with a slightly red face. Qiong. I'm dying of laughter. Jeezy is really good at changing her face. Bila. Ahoba Jeezy. Izichuuriri jasha little idol. Gue na ifan. I'm afraid they will empty the room. Jinglu. The more they stuff, the less choices we can give in the future. Susang? Susang, that's right. Tingyun. Indeed, Hanabi. What are you afraid of the things, Nuali Zhao, are not the quantity, but the quality and value Pella. The key is the original flavor. Excited. Estat Jeezy. Wait a minute, leave me some space. Sister AC. I'll go over right away, help. Sister AC. I have a lot of stuff here. Silver Wolf. Damn, I didn't bring anything this time. Well, let's start cleaning now. If we wait until tomorrow, I might not want to start. Himiko suggested. By the way, Himiko, you just picked up a record, didn't you? It just so happens that it's too quiet here. It's more motivating to play some music while working. March 7 suddenly said. That's right. It just so happens that I'm also curious about what's on this record. So Himiko pretended to go out. After receiving the reward, she took a small immersive player and a box of Moon Halo records. Then afterwards, under the expectant gazes of Qiong Bao, Sanyue, and Xingmei, he put in the record. Soon, the empty storage room was instantly transformed. First, it was dark. A white-haired girl with a nearly perfect figure, wearing a tight white combat suit and covered with scars, suddenly appeared before their eyes. She was holding a fiery red sword. Moving forward with difficulty, Kiana, give up struggling Qiong. Downstairs, Walter, So 051. Kiana enters the second creation. This is my life. Pam. Passenger Walter, are you going to destroy the train? Announcement program effect detected. Kiana is now specially invited to join the live broadcast room and reinterpret Eternal Flame. Kiana? Kiana, what is this place? Kiana, wait. How come 1,000 Hershers is not dead yet? Himiko. Himiko, the protagonist is invited? Qingque. Ha, it seems that it is just for this plate of vinegar dumplings. Kiana? Kiana. Himiko, is this true? Himiko, do you know me? Kiana, of course. If it is not a coincidence. Is it you in front of me? The one with red hair. Himiko, it's me, Kiana. Wait. Why is my body out of control? Silver Wolf. Don't worry. You will get used to it slowly. Star. Entering this live broadcast room, it will be a lifetime. Sister AC. This is true. March 7th. +1. Fuxian, +1. Black Tower, +1. Kiana? Almost at the same time. In the storage room where the world is changing. Oh my god, what is this for? Domination Theater, Tuzanthesha. Kiana. Qiong was stunned in place. 2 meters in front of him, Kiana was dragging her heavy body, walking towards him. Is this true? Qiong subconsciously stretched out his palm. Want to touch this Kiana who seemed to be right in front of him, in reality, but where the palm of the hand rested. It was a little subtle, and Kiana's footsteps also paused for a moment because they were too heavy. Kiana? 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 Who is this? Kiana. Pervert. Kiana. Damn. I can't move at all. Kiana. Otto. Para. Interview. Para. Did Qiong Bao really touch you? Kiana. Otto. Hanabi. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be true. March 7. Qiong Bao is so tender.007. Kiana. He is that Qiong Bao? Xing. That's right. My fiancé. Luing, mine too. Luing. 0 to Sister AC. 6. Silver Wolf. 6. March 7th, 6. Bluebird. Haha, it's human nature. Good Ethan. Although Qiong Bao may just think it's too realistic and want to verify its authenticity. Kiana, that position is too coincidental, right? Para. This is the force majeure of the height difference. Kiana. Huh. Kiana, why? Kiana, my body still passed him, but the touch just now was so real. Black Tower. You will understand later. Silver Wolf. Haha, Black Tower is an expert in this area. Silver Wolf. Do you want me to do it for you? Black Tower. Didn't you say you would abide by the rules? Silver Wolf. Look, you are anxious again, just to scare you, Domination Theater. Bronya, squad leader. Kiana couldn't help but blurt out. She was too familiar with the scene in front of her. In addition to the hooligan who touched her, there was also a pink-haired girl she didn't know. She did think about the figure with long, fiery red hair day and night, and often appeared in her dreams. But now, the feeling from her body was extremely real. Now that she is the end, she can already distinguish between reality and dreams. She wanted to wake up, but found that she couldn't even use the power of the end. What is this place? What live broadcast room? Could it be that Himiko and the live broadcast room were created by the Thousand Hershers? Kiana couldn't help but have such doubts. Without the power of the Hershers, you are just an ordinary weakling. The voice of the Thousand Hershers still echoed in her ears. Hua and Bronya's bodies were bound by the branch line of the 1,000 people. Let them go. Stop. Although she didn't understand the current situation, the anger in her heart was still ignited. She clenched the sword tightly and slashed at the endless 1,000 people puppets. Bronya? Bronya. She called my name? Bronya. So we have the same name. Adfa. The little girl who was bound looked like Silver Wolf. Silver Wolf? March 7. This can't be said to be a bit like Song, but it can be said to be completely the same. Esther, still the same. Silver Wolf, get lost. Star, no, there's a difference. Star, Silver Wolf has a single drill. That one has a double drill. Silver Wolf, you have a drill. Silver Wolf, I should have changed your hair to have 3 drills. No, for drills. Star, that's also very cool. Silver Wolf, March 7, abstract. Para, there are so many dolls here. Para, just like the Black Tower figurine. Black Tower, don't compare me to her. Is it as beautiful as a single strand of my hair? March 7, Although this statement is a bit narcissistic, it is indeed not. March 7th. And this puppet looks like a villain, and he even speaks in a way that makes people want to be beaten. Suchong, +1. Zeta, +1. I have faith, but I can't do anything. I just rely on the so-called sense of justice and kindness. In the end, it's all self-touching. You can't change the malice in people's hearts. I can't change this ugly world. The voice of the 1,000 Hershers became more and more crazy. Kiana was imprisoned because of her power, perfectly reproduced her state in the past, was beaten back step by step. You can't even protect them. Bronya and Hua's bodies were broken by the silk thread. Kiana was furious, but she couldn't do anything. She was pressed to the ground by those puppets. This is the end of people. The voice of the 1,000 people fell. The camera in the live broadcast room immediately gave a close-up of Kiana, who was half kneeling on the ground. Kiana raised her head angrily, but suddenly found that in front of her half-kneeling position, 10 inches away from her cheek, was Qiong, who was standing sluggishly and lowered his head to meet her gaze. Is it such a coincidence? Should I move a little? Qiong couldn't help but think. This is really just a coincidence. It can be imagined. When he stretched out his hand just now, it was so real, and he hesitated again. Forget it. She was the first to do it. And his thoughts like this also happened to be broadcasted by the live broadcast room. Kiana? March 7? Firefly. I prove it. It was Kiana who knelt first. Pella. What kind of game is this? Star, bondage play. Qingque. Qiong Bao is happy again. Fuxian. Qingque, you are itching, right? Qingque. Ahem. Master Taibu. I am really talking about happiness, not the surname Fu. Qingque. 0. Fuxian, you better be. Silver Wolf. What a pity at this time. If Qiong Bao was naked, it would be a lot of fun. March 7? Eat. 0, TTO. March 7. I don't want to recall that scene. Para? Kiana? Kiana, you guys are perverts. Kiana, I made you imagine it. Kiana, Otto, Para. It doesn't matter, I will draw the book. Excited, star, at Para. Leave 10 copies for me? Hanabi, +1. Kiana, Kiana, you are indeed the Hershers of the 1,000. Silver Wolf, yes. You can't change the malice in people's hearts. Star, I can't change this shabby world. Kiana, Sister Ace, Silver Wolf is really twisted. Hanabi, Silver Wolf, stop being a Star Core hunter. Come to our tavern. Kafka, Silver Wolf, you are not planning to go to the tavern for fun, are you? Silver Wolf, no plans for the time being. Para, to be honest, Kiana's figure is really enviable. March 7th, +1. Ashta, this white combat suit really adds points. Bluebird, I can't control it. Qingque, oh, Luing, I can. Xing, I don't believe it. Unless you take a picture. Luing, no, I only show it to Qiong Bao. 0, Tito, Pella. Ouch, covering eyes. Pella. This close-up in the live broadcast room. Bila, Fujigaraji. Can Qiong Bao really hold it? Qingque, my food grade. Kiana? Kiana, what are you talking about? Xing, we're saying that it would be a pity not to use such a nice breast to draw the sword. Kiana? Announcement, it is detected that Xing's proposal is very effective for the show, and it will be used in the next performance. At the same time, you will be awarded a chance to draw a random lottery with Star. Randomly drawing rewards. The announcement will be made after the end of this second creation. Now start the live broadcast of Xinyan pulls out a milky knife. Kiana? Xing, I took off. Xing, I just stared at the frame and said it casually, and then I took off. March 7. Yes, you took off, but Kiana will suffer. Jeezy. This is also okay? Gunaifan. Huh. It's right to make more suggestions. Gunaifan. I also drew the casting ticket this way before. Silver Wolf. It seems that abstraction also has its benefits. Qingque. It seems that I still need to learn. Jinglu, +1. Jinglu. It seems that I have to speak more. Topa, +1. Emerald, +1. Fei Xiao, +1. Kiana. Wait, what do you mean? Kiana, what is the milky knife? Kiana, speak up. Kiana. Otto Himiko. Accept the reality. Black Tower. Newcomers are like this, impatient. March 7. You still have the nerve to criticize others? Black Tower. Let's put things in perspective. We are all losers. Humans are all losers. F. I will not give in to you. They have all fallen, and you are the last one. They will never give up. Now it's my turn to do what I should do. Go tell everyone that their choice is not wrong. Starry Sky Train. Party car. Walter, who was originally sitting on the sofa and looking at his phone, frowned slightly, and his ears suddenly stood up alertly. This sound is good, but isn't this right? I am old and my ears are hallucinating. Donhung, did you hear any sound upstairs? Walter asked Donhung, who was sitting opposite. It seems like some music is playing. Donhung listened carefully. Really? Let me go and see. Walter came to the stairs and then went up the spiral staircase. The sound in the room became clearer and clearer. A familiar accent floated in, deafening. Soon, another melody engraved in the DNA suddenly sounded. Is your attack over? What? It's my turn now. Is that okay? Some deserts on this planet were oceans on the moon. Somewhere shrouded by the night, the sun will shine. Sometimes I see a dying bird fall to the ground. But it used to lie so high, but it also spread its wings and flew high. Is the collapse still chasing me? No, I have to smash this speaker quickly. Walter was in a PTSD on the spot, grabbed the Star of Eden, and rushed to the storage room like crazy. Break the door in. Bang! The sound of breaking the door was heard downstairs again. The conductor Pam just came up and heard the movement upstairs. Passenger Donhung, what happened upstairs? Pam asked. I don't know, it seems to be playing some music. Mr. Walter should like it very much. I saw him rushing up excitedly. Donhung explained. Then I will go to see Pam too. Pam also walked up with curiosity. So, Walter and Pam completed the two-way run. Each of them saw a stun scene. Walter was stunned when he saw the figure in the room. Pam was stunned when she saw the broken door 052. Xinyan Qiana angrily pulled out Naixiang's sword. Lao Yang, unofficial history. Don't believe it. It's not authentic. Qiana, why are you here? I'll help you. Walter's reaction was not slow. After his blood pressure rose, he completely forgot that this was the fragile storage room of the Star Dome train. Except for the iron sheet of the carriage, everything else was fragile. But fortunately, there was nothing here. At this moment, he only knew that Qiana was being attacked by the 1,000 Hershers and was fighting hard. So, he couldn't even hear the voices of Himiko and Sanyueki try and stop her. Instead, he shouted, "Get out of the way first." He picked up the Star of Eden and instantly rubbed a simulated black hole with his hands. He smashed it towards the puppets of the 1,000 Hershers. Be careful. Seeing this, the sky immediately hugged the still stunned Sanyueki around the waist and hid towards the door. Finally, the Star's sister was pulled aside by Himiko, who also reacted quickly. Boom! A deafening explosion sounded in the storage room. But what came with it was not the shattering of the 1,000 Hershers dolls. Qiana, who was fighting hard, did not even seem to see Walter and did not give him any response. Walter? Qiana? Qiana, wait. Qiana, Mr. Walter? Qiana, why is he here? Himiko, you know Walter too? Himiko, wait, I think I know what's going on. Himiko, are you from Walter's hometown? Himiko, he mentioned to me that there is also a person who looks like me in his hometown. Himiko, so, when you saw my name and appearance just now, you remember that person who looks like me? Qiana, isn't it? Qiana, that's right, Qiana, I didn't expect Mr. Walter to come to you after he disappeared. Qiana, it's a pity that I didn't say hello to him properly. Qingque, no wonder Mr. Walter reacted so strongly. Topa, but judging from his reaction, he seems to have some PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I don't know what he has been through before. March 7. Let's not talk about this now. March 7. Compared to this, March 7. Uncle Yang is completely finished now. Jeezy. Indeed. Xing, I have seen Pam's hat. Esther. Well, poor Mr. Walter, he hasn't realized this yet. Fu Xian. This is really an unexpected disaster, Fu Xian, because this scene is almost the same as reality, is confusing. Hanabi. Wait, Hanabi. Have you all forgotten something? Hanabi. It's too late to mourn for Walter. Hanabi. The next one to rush to the battlefield is Qiana's milky knife. Qiana? The Domination Theater did not stop the performance because of Walter's appearance and interference. Why do you still stand up? No matter how much you struggle, the result will not change. Qiana doesn't care what you say because she is an idiot. I thought I won't give up. I thought I am a bystander till I felt a tuxorial. I thought I was just a bystander until I felt such a real touch. Fire. Even though the melody of Moon Halo, Bronya, and the voices of the 1,000 Hershers were still echoing in his ears, Walter finally realized that something was wrong. They all turned a blind eye to his appearance, and Fu Hua, who was lying in the ruins, took the microphone. She changed me and many people. In the future, she will change more people. I want to witness the arrival of that day. So we won't stop here. Qiana also spoke at the same time. She drew her sword and fought with a firm look in her eyes. Your ideals can't be realized, because the world has never been beautiful. The angry voice of the 1,000 Hershers sounded. Not at all. Qiana fought back resolutely. Compared to reality, this is more like a perfect performance. When he realized this, Walter suddenly felt a chill climbing up from behind. A sense of guilt for doing something wrong spread in his heart. But before he could turn around and face the horrible figure, not far ahead, a white-haired girl surrounded by a ball of fire grabbed his attention again. Qiana flew high into the sky. She burned in the flames and was reborn in the flames. Of course, the world is not beautiful enough, but there are also people who told me not to give up. They guide me, prove to me that the world is not that bad. I love them and everything they love. This sword connects us. It will burn the dark sky and let the light shine farther. This is the way home for me and everyone. Wave goodbye to the past when hope and faith have grown so strong and sound. When hope and faith have grown so strong and sound. Say goodbye to yesterday. Unfold this pair of wings for me again. Open this pair of wings for me again. Toso Erbo Vethi swirled, soaring above the world. The outline of Kiana's body gradually appeared. She stood with her hands clasped in front of her chest. A ball of fire shot up into the sky. Qiana looked up. The flaming red hilt slowly emerged from her chest. What? The Hershers of the Thousand was shocked. Wait, isn't this right? Walter was dumbfounded. VRB, I want to learn. Xingmei's eyes lit up. Qiana grabbed the hilt with her right hand and slowly pulled out the flaming red Godfall greatsword. Then she chopped the Hershers of the Thousand with one sword. Firefly, so handsome. Robin, the lyrics and melody of Moon Halo are so good. Robin, although I don't know the background, I can still feel the emotion. Shiliwa, perfect performance. Bluebird, +1. Sachong, +1. Sheer, +1. Silver Wolf, vulgar. Silver Wolf. Let's not talk about whether it can be put in. How can it be pulled out? Silver Wolf. The hand is not long enough. Silver Wolf. It doesn't make sense at all. Fu Xian, +1. Sister AC. Don't talk to the shorty with no breasts. Bluebird? Uling Giskivito. Clara? Fu Xian, you are the shorty with no breasts. Huahua, at esta, no, AoE map cannons. Xing at live room. Please, I want this kind of reward too. March 7th. Be normal. Xing, what's wrong? Xing, I just want to make up for my regret of not having a star core. 0, TMT, oh, Kafka. Maybe the live room will really respond to your wish, Qiong Bao. Pella. Milky Knife. Excited. Pella. Qiong Bao's eyes are staring straight. Qingque. This is the one that doesn't have auto-aim. Thumbs up.jpg. Knifin. Then I got this one. Thumbs down.jpg. Black Swan. +1 Fei Xiao, +1. Yunli, +1. Qiana. Otto. Qiana. This live broadcast room must be doing this on purpose. Qiana. They're embarrassing me in front of my acquaintances. March 7. Just get used to it. You're still pretty good. March 7. Forget it. You'll soon realize how lucky you are. Jeezy, indeed. Qiana. Para. It's a pity to miss the famous battle of Wolf Lord. Para. Qiana. Do you still want this sword? Don't you want to give it to Qiong Bao? Qiana. Pervert. T. This is too broken, isn't it? Walter was completely dumbfounded. Well, Qiana, really, draw the sword like this? And after this sword, the world will be bright again and the future will be better. Click. The player is turned off. The storage room fell into darkness and was in a mess. Walter looked around. When he saw March 7, Xing Bao, Jeezy, and Qiong Bao all looking at him with sympathy, he knew that he was finished. Walter Passenger. The devil's low moan sounded from behind. Ahem, Jeezy, what's going on? Walter pretended not to hear, trying to seek help from Jeezy. Of course, he really wanted to find out what was going on. At least he couldn't die without knowing why. I picked it up. I didn't expect it to be such a coincidence. And it seems to be something from your hometown. Jeezy took the record out of the player and showed it to Walter. I don't know why, but don't believe it. Your copy is not genuine. It's a wild history. Well, it's too wild. Qiana couldn't have drawn her sword like that. Walter adjusted his glasses frame, left the last sentence, then took a deep breath, bravely went to meet his fate. Conductor, I am guilty. March 7. Ha ha ha. March 7. So funny. Jeezy. Haha. I didn't expect Walter would have this day. Qiana. Otto. Qiana. Great. Mr. Walter didn't believe it. Qiana. This is not the original version at all. Hanabi. What you said is unofficial history, not history. Para at Qiana. This is your real performance. Para. Didn't Qiong Bao just touch it? Excited. Qiana. You still mentioned it. Qiana. What's going on with this live broadcast room? Qiana. After returning to reality, my power still can't do anything about this live broadcast room. Black Tower. Give up, this thing can't even be observed by the Star God. Qiana. What is a Star God? Black Tower. Anyway, you know it's very strong. Black Tower. I'll introduce it to you when I have a chance. Anyway, you've helped me delay for so long. Black Tower at March 7. It's up to you next. Black Tower. Euro. Oh, March 7. I don't want it. March 7. 0. T. Oh, Silver Wolf. Oh? But I see you don't look like you're enjoying it. March 7. Walter followed Pam downstairs, and what greeted him was the anger of the conductor. In a messy storage room, even the door was broken. Luckily, the carriage was still strong. After all, even the storage guards, I can even hit Ripper's wall. It just takes some effort to clean it up. Qiong Bao, is March soft? In the dark room, Qingque suddenly asked. March Qi was stunned for a moment, then lowered her head, and was stunned again. She suddenly realized that, during the performance, because of emergency avoidance, she had been in Qiong Bao's arms all the time. Ro! March Qi broke away from Qiong Bao's hands in shame and anger. You can't blame me. Qiong Bao was helpless. His attention was completely focused on Qiana's milky knife. It was unintentional to open the automatic lock and forget the enemy. But Qingque was right. It's a pity, still no chance to verify whether March wore his panties. Qiana? Qiana, I knew it. Qiana. He just reached out on purpose. Qiana. Otto. Qiana. Big Wolf. March 7, right? Big Wolf. Hanabi. At Silver Wolf. Big Wolf. Silver Wolf? Silver Wolf. Get lost. Second creation is over. The results of the random draw for Star are now announced. Congratulations to Star for winning. Star Core Edition of the Holy Fire Judge. P.S. Every time a Star Core is embedded, the power is doubled, with no upper limit. Because Star's obsession is too strong. This reward is hosted in Star and pulled out from the chest. Qiana. March 7th. Bluebird. Bluebird. Damn, what kind of luck is this? Star, huh? Star, I really won. Star Kafka, Mom, I really won. 0. TTO Kafka. Qiong Bao Ano Xingbao is awesome. Silver Wolf. 6. Qiana. Skyfire Holy Judge? Qiana. Really? Black Tower. Every time a Star Core is embedded, the power is doubled. Unlimited? Black Tower. Can it be stacked to kill the Star God? Black Tower. Can it be stacked to kill the Star God? If you are, I will join the Star Core Hunters. Ruan Mei. +1. Sister AC? Jeezy? Silver Wolf? Kafka. At Black Tower, welcome, Silver Wolf. If you really join, I will let you go this time. 053. May visits the empty nest elderly on the moon. Chong is peeking at the Silver Wolf read. Daya? Black Tower at Silver Wolf? Really? I'll join right away. Silver Wolf. I'm dying of laughter. Of course it's fake. Silver Wolf. When the 24 system hours are up and you've recovered your strength, will I still see you? Silver Wolf. Only now that we have the rules of the live broadcast room, I have the opportunity to play with you, the 83rd seat of the Genius Club. Black Tower. Black Tower, always keep my word. Black Tower, please. Black Tower. Silver Wolf. Haha, it's useless for you to beg me. Silver Wolf. I asked you to block my game account. I want to see you pout now. Hanabi, great. Pout. Para. Actually, in my book, the Black Tower doll has already pout work. Qiana, what are you talking about? Qiana, pout what? Himiko, it's just what it means literally. I think it's better for you not to ask too many questions. Robin, well, just keep this innocence. Robin, otherwise you will regret it. Bluebird. Bluebird, is this reasonable? Bluebird. The whole court is hesitating. Hanabi. That's right, what's wrong with that? Hanabi. It's just what it means, Hanabi. Silver Wolf pouted in front of Qiong Bao Hanabi. Naked Qiana? Qiana. Qiana. So perverted? Qiana. Is it too late to quit this live broadcast room now? Jeezy, give up. Black Tower. Teach me if you can. Robin +1. Fu Xian +1. March 7 +1. Qiana. Otto March 7 at Xing. By the way, Xing Bao. Are you going to try to draw your sword now? Xing. I really want to, but I have to hold back. Xing. It's not cool enough to draw it now. 473 Xing. I want to stay alive until I meet a powerful enemy like Dumont again. Xing. Then draw the sword. Shot Qiong Bao. Hands on hips, Xing. Humph, I want to let Qiong Bao know. 30 years in the east, 30 years in the west. Don't bully a poor girl. Xing, without a star core, I can also step out a road of starlight. Fireworks, very good. Very impressive. Kafka, Qiong Bao, come on. Bluebird, it's on fire. Announcement: since Kiana has just joined the live broadcast room, she doesn't know enough about this live broadcast room. Special gift for Kiana. A videotape. The content is the whole process of the secondary creation punishment of Silver Wolf. At the same time, urge Kiana not to be too lazy to read the live broadcast room rules because of the large number of words. Kiana, I am not too lazy to read the live broadcast room rules because of the large number of words. Kiana, don't slander me. Silver Wolf. Esther. Pella? Pella, huh? Pella, what kind of out-of-print reward is this? Hanabi, I want it. Black Tower, +1. Sister AC, +1. Bluebird, +1. Para, my drawing book pales in comparison to this videotape. Para, oh, Silver Wolf? Silver Wolf, damn. Silver Wolf, you did it on purpose in the live broadcast room. Silver Wolf, 0-0. Silver Wolf at Kiana, you are not allowed to watch. Silver Wolf, destroy immediately. Silver Wolf, oh, Kiana, no, this is my reward. Silver Wolf, I misjudged you. Silver Wolf, I didn't expect you to be such a pervert. Kiana, I'm just curious, and you've all seen it, and you said it was so scary. I just want to learn more so that I could be mentally prepared. Kiana, I'm not as perverted as you. Silver Wolf, forget it, just watch it. I can't stop you anyway. Everyone in the live broadcast room has seen it. Silver Wolf, just don't spread it. Kiana, how can I spread such a thing? Kiana, then I'm really a pervert? Para, don't listen to her. Burn a few copies. Para, I'll buy it and collect it when I have the chance. Star, +1. Fireworks, +1. Sister Ace, +1. Starry Sky Train. Train Group Ham was very angry, so it called everyone to a meeting again. The location was chosen in a messy storage room. Poor Don Hung just sat downstairs for a while, didn't know anything, didn't do anything, and was criticized. So Walter Jeezy, do you and other passengers admit that you were responsible for the following vicious incidents? Jeezy, you picked up the DVDs of unknown origin without reporting to the conductor in advance. Because the impact was too real, Walter went berserk and almost destroyed the storage room. Do you plead guilty, Pam? Pam looked at Jeezy angrily. I plead guilty, Jeezy said ashamedly. Walter, as an old nameless guest, you have always been trusted by the train conductor for your maturity and stability. But now you ignored the obstruction of GZ, Sanyu, and Qiong passengers. Before finding out the truth, you disregarded the safety of the train and used extreme means. The door of the storage room was broken and the storage room was in a mess. Do you plead guilty, Pam? Pam looked at the culprit, Walter. I plead guilty, Walter said ashamedly. Dan Hung, as a guard of the train, in short, before you completely clean up this storage room, you are prohibited from doing anything else. Pam said at last. 014501403 Felu 192070280. No one dared to object to the train conductor's reprimand and order. Xing and Qiong certainly had no objection. After all, they were cleaning up their future nest. March 7th, Jeezy. The task of decorating Qiong Bao's room can be exchanged for a chance to win a lottery, and Qiangson is even more excited. I can't wait to clean this room immediately, and then move the things in my room to Qiong Bao. With the concerted efforts of the entire train group, the messy storage room was completely emptied. But because of Walter's blow, the dust on the original shelves and so on were all shaken off to the ground. Even after sweeping it with a broom, it was still not clean enough. Jeezy called Don Hung to wash a few mops and rags, but Don Hung thought it was a bit inefficient, so he suggested whether to use his magic of controlling water and rain Yanin. Are you sure? Jeezy asked. My intuition tells me that it should work this time. Don Hung said. Then you try it. GZ also wanted to hurry up and try her luck in the lottery. Blue dragon Jashur, Dan Hung hummed, and water dragons flew out of the void, parading on the walls, ceiling, and ground. So, do you usually take a bath like this? Qiong asked seriously. Dan Hung replied. The room was cleaned very cleanly, but as the saying goes, it's hard to recover what's spilled when Dan Hung tried to control these water dragons to the bucket, but suddenly lost control and collapsed. Pam, the train conductor, who was going upstairs to check the cleaning of the room, fell to the ground with a plop when she was going up the stairs. Who did it? Sanyueki and Jizi looked at Dan Hung with sympathy. Undoubtedly, he was criticized again. The storage room was clean, but the flood spread from the stairs to the lobby of the party car. Lao Yang and Dan Hung were responsible for cleaning. Jizi and Sanyue were responsible for Qiong Bao and Qiong Bao's rooms. Do we have any extra beds on the train? Qiong asked at this time, looking at the clean and tidy but empty room. Jizi, do we have any extra beds on the train? Sanyueki also asked. No, Jizi said. Then, how about moving my bed over? Sanyueki suddenly suggested. Qiong, Jizi, Sister AC, Qingque, Pella, Bila, Bila, Sanyui finally gochiichi. Jizi, not Sanyue Mud, Hanabi. Haha, Sanyue finally showed her true colors. Hanabi, this is what you really think. Fushuan, I misjudged you. Sanyue, I didn't expect you to be such a pervert. Suchong, +1. Silver Wolf, +1. Sister AIC, +1. Star, +1. March 7, ba. March 7. This girl is not a pervert. March 7. I just want a reward. Eat, ma, green bird, oh. No need to explain. Green bird, we understand. Smirk, Gui Naifin, haha. Yes, we're all girls, there's no need to be so shy. March 7. Yeah, I understand you big-headed ghosts. March 7. 0. TTO, don't you misunderstand me. I just want to change to a new bed. Besides, this girl has mysophobia. No one else has slept in my bed. Didn't you sleep on it once today? I don't want it anymore. Just give it to you. Why? You are not happy, do you like it? March 7 was anxious. She made up all kinds of excuses. It's not that I don't like it. I'm just a little surprised. Where do you sleep at night? Qiong asked. I'll sleep on the windowsill or in a rocking chair. It just so happens that I often look at the stars on the windowsill alone recently, and I fall asleep while looking at them. I didn't expect that I've gotten used to it. Oh, anyway, do you want it? If you want, go down with me and move it now. March 7 said. Since March said so, Qiong would certainly not refuse. However, March's action reminds Qiong of something that she had almost forgotten. That is, Xingmei reported that March was wearing his panties now. Combined with the fact that she offered to send to bed, it's hard not for Qiong to doubt. Does March really have any strange habits? Yes, to find out the truth. When the four people worked together to dismantle and move the bed, Qiong, who was walking behind and lifting the bed frame, deliberately dropped her phone and then accidentally kicked it 2 meters in front of her. In front of March. March, I dropped it and kicked you by accident. Can you help me pick it up? Qiong asked embarrassedly. Why are you so careless? March Qi put down the bed frame. She was about to squat in a short skirt, and before she bent down completely, a strong sense of crisis arose spontaneously, as if something was staring at her back. March decisively stopped bending down to pick up the phone. She finally remembered that she was still wearing Qiong Bao's panties, so, in order not to be exposed, she had to turn back and glare at Qiong Bao fiercely. My waist hurts. Pick it up yourself. Hua hua. Ha. Xianbao. Are you going to make me laugh to death and then take my mask? Qingque. You know what? Sanyue's reaction is pretty quick. Su Sang. If it was me, I would have stupidly bent down to pick it up. Su Sang. Oh, Su Sang. So many things happened just now, I almost forgot about this matter. Oh, Bila. You didn't you fall for each. Xing, what a pity. Silver Wolf, indeed. Ginelephant, haha. I can't tell. I can't tell who is the pervert at all. Ginelephant. Is it Qiong Bao who likes to stare at the frame? Or is it Sanyue who likes to wear Qiong Bao's original panties? Sanyueki, get out. Sanyueki. This girl didn't volunteer. Sanyueki. That was an emergency. Sanyueki. There's also Silver Wolf messing around. Synopsis 0T. Oh, Sanwa didn't let Qiong succeed. Qiong naturally had no choice. I had to pick it up myself. However, perhaps because his eyes were always behind March's buttocks, he paid more attention to the ground. After moving the bed back to the storage room, no, the new room, he suddenly found a palm-sized game console on the ground. At the same time, a message from Silver Wolf came to his phone. Do you want to know if Qiong Bao lied? After I finish this game, I will send you a photo of March 7th. March 7th 2.8? Black Tower? Sister AIC? Aishida. This moment has finally come. Black Tower. You are cheating. Silver Wolf. How did I cheat? Silver Wolf. I think you have completely forgotten my threat, Silver Wolf. And you are already dead, Silver Wolf. Do you want me to watch you move, renovate, and then draw a lottery? If you really win, wouldn't I be a credit? Silver Wolf. Don't worry. The game console I gave Qiong Bao doesn't require fast hand speed. Black Tower. Black Tower. Damn it, I won't let you go. Esther. Ms. Black Tower. You must, or you can just knock yourself out. Black Tower. That's the only way. Silver Wolf. It doesn't matter. I'll give Qiong Bao more strength. Silver Wolf. You'll be happy. Para this. Excited. Hanabi great. Announcement. Program effect detected. Live broadcast of Qiana now begins. Qiana's behavior will be restricted. Reason. Qiana was watching the Silver Wolf videotape and was so focused that she forgot someone pushed the door in. This is bound to happen, even if there are no restrictions on the live broadcast room. Qiana? Silver Wolf? Himiko? Para? Para. I said Qiana. Why are you silent all the time? Hanabi. So you were watching the Wolf chapter 054. Big Duck. Who are you playing with, my guy? Qiana is broken. Qiong Bao, and I really didn't do it. May is crazy. Qingque. I was caught for watching the Wolf chapter. Qingque. This is really a social death. March 7. This can really change the planet. No, change the world to live in. Sister AC. Indeed, this is no less than the punishment of Jeezy. If it were real, Jeezy. Xing. Just like March was found out by Qiong Bao that he had penetrated his panties. March 7. Ba ba ba. Don't be such a pessimist. March 7. It hasn't been discovered yet. Hanabi. Oh my, I didn't expect Qiana to be such a shy girl. Fu Xian. This is the case of knowing a person's face but not his heart. Qiana. Oh, TT. Oz Qiana. I'm just curious about what happened, Qiana. How could it be such a coincidence? Qiana. And you guys are the real perverts. Qiana. I've been famous for a lifetime. You guys are going to ruin it. Qiana. Otto Silverwolf. I'm dying of laughter. I'll show you. Silverwolf. Do you know you're wrong now? Black Tower. Humwan Mei. Sister AIC. Silverwolf. Silverwolf. Oh, it looks like it's starting. March 7. Black Tower. Is he starting to scream? Sister AIC at Black Tower. Didn't you knock yourself out? Black Tower. I haven't dared to do it yet. Black Tower. 00. Black Tower at March 7. At GZ. At Xing. Stop Qiong Bao. Black Tower. Stop him from playing. Get to work and move. Black Tower. 0. Oh, Silverwolf. So funny, you don't dare to do it? Silverwolf. Are you enjoying it? Black Tower. Nonsense him. GZ. I feel like it too. March 7. +1. Ista. Burr. Xing. +1. Pella. It's a pity that I can't see the reaction and expression of the big Black Tower. Bila. My buki is almost solis. Hanabi. I want to see it. Qiong. +1. Jeezy. Forget it. I'll call Qiong Bao 03 to move a wardrobe in my room. Jeezy at Black Tower. You should knock yourself out during this time. If you still can't do it, I'll think you are enjoying it. Black Tower. Hurry up. Silverwolf. I'm dying of laughter. You scum, I haven't even put the Rhythm Master on Qiong Bao Black Tower. You wait. Silverwolf. Wait for you to roll your eyes? Hanabi. Ah, it's a pity that Qiong Bao can't see it, Silverwolf. It's a pity, but there will be a chance in the future. Ginelephant. Don't worry about the spicy Black Tower for now. Ginelephant. Qiana is starting to get spicy here. Live screen the world is broken. Moonbase. Bronya and May are on their way to Kiana's room. May, let's make a bet. Will we find instant noodles during this surprise inspection of Kiana's room? No, that's not rigorous enough. Rather, can Qiana hide the instant noodle bucket that she was too lazy to clean up after eating it? Bronya said, she has long, wavy, light, gray hair and eyes, a tall and sexy figure, and is wearing a single-sided white silk stocking. May has beautiful, long, straight purple hair and a purple and white skirt with a black silk stocking. Unless there's a traitor who has informed on us, Qiana is probably just hoping for the best and is too lazy to clean up. May said, Bronya? Cocolia? Cocolia. So, similar? Silva. Exactly the same. Para. +1. Silver Wolf? Yellow Spring? Bluebird. Is this Bronya, the same Bronya from the Fire Flame, Eternal Burning Theater? Bluebird at Qiana. Qiana. That's right, but now is not the time to worry about these things. Qiana. They'll be here soon. Qiana. I can't move, but the video is still playing. Qiana. Otto. Silver Wolf. How could this be her? Silver Wolf, this big. Ahem, this grown-up. It's too outrageous. Fu Xian. Did she take any medicine? Qingque. How old is she? Hua. What does she eat every day? Sister AIC. Are you jealous? Smirk. Qingque. I'm not. Qingque. I'm just curious. Fu Xian +1. Silver Wolf +1. Hua. 0-0. Hua. I'm not pretending, I'm really envious. Qiana. Can you save me? Qiana. If you can save me, I'll tell you the secret of growing up. Gue Naifan. I can save you, but I think I'm not as big as Shang, but I'm still okay. Su Shang. Hey, why are you mentioning me? Pela. Oh, really? Oh, Pela. Don't you believe it? Pella. Let me see. Qing +1. Qiana. Auto live screen so. May and Bronya, who were preparing to give Qiana a surprise inspection, quietly opened Kiana's door. 0145014003, Philo 1920704660. Then they saw a scene that they would never forget, and they could never imagine it. In the video, Dai Longzuan was pouting, and an unknown gray-haired man was standing behind her. May. Bronya. At this time, Qiana was squeezing her legs together, sitting on the bed with a red face, and she wanted to cry, but had no tears. She didn't even dare to look back, facing the eyes of May, Bronya, and the others. Qiana, May had never thought of such a development, and at this moment she didn't know how to say the words of reprimand. May, listen to my explanation. Qiana, Maru, Qiana, Otto, Qingque. It's really a spring chapter. Qiana is hopeless. Para, face your desires honestly. Qiana, Para, you are greedy for Qiong Bao's body. Hanabi, just like Esta, you are a glutton. March 7. I can feel the feeling of social death through the screen. Robin. Robin. I dare not look. Hua. +1. Fushuan +1. Tingyun +1. Tingyun. The most socially dead thing in the world is nothing more than this. Jinglu at Qiana. If you cover your eyes with a black cloth like me, maybe you can barely explain it. Para. Can't you see the temptation of the wolf's cry? Silver Wolf, get lost. Silver Wolf, you are the one who is crying. Hanabi, then wasted. Esther, it is indeed wild. Silver Wolf, get lost. Silver Wolf, Black Tower is the one who is being reckless. Black Tower, you are the one who is being reckless. Himiko at Black Tower, you haven't started yet? Himiko, I'm already moving the wardrobe with Qiong Bao. Black Tower, right away. Wan Mei, come on. Live screen, more socially deadly things are still come. Before Qiana could explain, Mei hadn't had time to think of the right words to blame. Then, what was shown in front of them was Qiong Bao fainted and biting Wolf Lord. Immediately, the camera took another close-up. It was directly on her face, and Silver Wolf's face, which was almost exactly the same as Bronya's when she was a child, was shown in front of Bronya. Qiana, you'd better give me an explanation. Bronya gritted her teeth and said, Qiana, it's over, Qiana. Everything is over. Kiana. Destroy it, church. Kiana. Otto. Kiana. Let me disappear like Mr. Walter. I can't stay on this moon for even a second. Himiko. I'll ask Walter for method then. Himiko, but now? My condolences. March 7th, my condolences. Fu Xian, +1. Sister AC, +1. Su Sang, +1. Para Kiana, what are you afraid of? Talk to her boldly. Para, I just love watching wolves. No, I just love watching you act. What's wrong? Para, who told you not to act for me? Excited, Kiana, go away. Kiana, Otto Bronya. Be normal, Para. Para, ahem, fine. Hanabi, so obedient? Hanabi, is it because she is Bronya with the same name? Para, actually they look alike. Para, and we are on the same planet. I dare not draw a book about her. And Qiong Bao. Bronya? Bronya, you actually have this idea. Silva. Haha, the videotape has been turned off. Kiana kneeled on the bed, not daring to say a word. She felt like she was about to break apart. You actually did that to Bronya when she was a child. Pervert. Bronya was embarrassed and angry, but she had never encountered such a situation before and didn't know what to say. And Kiana was rushing towards her after all. No. Who was that gray-haired man? She suddenly remembered. When did it start? May took a deep breath. She tried to calm herself down. When? No. May, listen to my explanation. I really didn't make this with my power. I found it in space, and I was curious about what was inside, so I opened it to see who knew it was this kind of thing. Kiana was really about to break apart because she wanted to tell others about the existence of a live broadcast room, but she found that she couldn't do it no matter what. Ginelefin, too miserable. Sister AC. Indeed. Jeezy, I'm suddenly a little glad that the videotape we played was normal. March 7th. +1. Qingque. Haha. Silver Wolf was whipped again. Para. My book is more complete. Silver Wolf. Get out. You pervert. Do you think I will believe you? How could such a coincidence happen? And he has the same face as Bronya when she was a child. Also, who is the perverted, gray-haired man who played with me? Bronya asked fiercely. Kiana shuddered with fear and accidentally blurted out the word Qiong Bao. 690 at this time, Qiong, who was moving a wardrobe with Jeezy, couldn't help sneezing. Immediately, Jeezy cast a sympathetic look at him. Qingque, Sanueki, Ginelefin, 666. Ginelefin, Qiong Bao is going to take the blame now. Silver Wolf, this is what he did. Silver Wolf, you are feeling sorry for him. Hanabi, this live broadcast room is doing this on purpose. Hanabi, the live broadcast room can't say it, but Qiong Bao can say it. Ginelefin, it's too hot for the show effect. Kiana, Otto, Kiana, I'm really done now. Kiana, compared to this matter, watching wolf movies is no longer a big deal. Kiana, damn Qiong Bao. Kiana, oh, Tidro, what? Do you really know him? Where did this wild man come from? Bronya was shocked. This revealed too much information. Is this person really there? How did you know each other? Are you and him also? Now, it was May's turn to be anxious. No. We didn't do anything. Kiana was so anxious that she was about to cry. What do you mean? Nothing? Did you really have contact? In other words, did you have a chance? Didn't have time. May immediately caught the loophole in Kiana's words. Kiana was completely broken. You really have an affair? Have you taken the last step? Bronya was shocked. No. How could it be possible? Kiana's mind was completely confused. Hanabi. I'll prove it. Hanabi. They really are having an affair. Para. +1. March 7. I can feel Kiana's despair through the screen. Gue naifin. If you don't understand, just ask. How can we break this situation? Ouchua. I'm afraid it's a bit difficult. Ouchua. It's mainly because Kiana said too many wrong things. Ouchua. At least the person named Qiong Bao already exists in their world. Ouchua. Of course, you can also say that Kiana made it up. Ouchua. But looking at the looks of Bronya, May, and the others, it's impossible to believe it. Hanabi. Go ahead and find a wild man. Hanabi. I want to see them dig deep into the ground to dig out Qiong Bao. Kiana. Otto. Himiko. Otherwise, just admit it openly. 055. Does Hanabi know the way to Honkai Impact 3rd? Kiana is saved. Big Duck, Qiong Bao. Just wait for me. Perverted Lolita control. Kiana. How can I admit it? Kiana. 0. T. 0. Bluebird. Then how do you plan to explain? Perla. Actually, I have a plan, Hanabi. It appears. The king of ideas. Kiana. Tell me now. Kiana. I can't breathe. Kiana. Otto Perla. It's very simple. Just admit your XP openly. Perla. Let's be a geek together. Perla. Let's geek out together with Qiong and Bronya. Bronya. Don't take me with you. Thank you. Silver Wolf. +1. Kiana. How do I say this? Kiana. Will they really believe it? Kiana. Otto Para. It's okay. Repeat what I say. Para. You have no choice. Para. Either admit that you have an affair with Qiong Bao, or you'll be beaten hard. So, in Chong's room. I'm sorry. I confess. Kiana shouted with courage. Speak. Bronya stepped on half of the white silk, looking down at Kiana. Mei was angry and nervous, afraid that Kiana would say that she and that Qiong Bao had been cheating. I really have nothing with that Qiong Bao. There is indeed such a person. I have seen him too. Before Kiana finished speaking, Mei asked anxiously, where is he? You can't find him. He is not from this world. He just happened to pass by. And he said he knew Mr. Walter. I just chatted with him for a while. Kiana said hurriedly, not from this world, but he knows Mr. Walter. So coincidental. You didn't make it up, did you? Bronya didn't completely believe it. It's true, Kiana said hurriedly. You really didn't lie? Mei's pressure came. How dare I? Kiana followed Para's principle of little lies don't count and continued to say the lines provided by Para. I also heard him say that Mr. Walter went to a brand new world and boarded a star train. He didn't say more. I also told him to bring Mr. Walter back. Kiana said, so, is there any necessary connection between this and you hiding in bed watching movies? Don't tell me that this videotape was given to you by that Qiong Bao. Can you talk about this kind of videotape from Walter's disappearance? If it's true, you still say you don't have a relationship? Bronya became more and more angry as she thought about it. She is already so old, and she is still interested in her skinny figure. Isn't she grown up in vain? What she didn't know was that such a thought was actually broadcast directly by a certain Lao Lu live broadcast room. It was also heard by Kiana. Kiana? Kiana. So this is what Bronya is angry about? Hanabi. Haha, what incredible information did you see? Perla. This wave is stable. Fu Xian. Childish. Fu Xian. Why do you care about such things? Sister Ace. You actually care a lot. Fu Xian, I don't. Yukong. Puchi Fu Xian at Yukong. What are you laughing at? It's a big deal to be a little older. Yukong. I didn't say that. Tingyin. Haha, Kiana. Stop laughing. Kiana at Para. How can I continue this? Kiana. It doesn't make sense to say that Qiong Bao gave me that videotape. Who would give such a thing? And I can't prove the existence of a live broadcast room. Kiana. 00 Para. Come on, come on. No, it's not. If I had an affair with him, the protagonist in the videotape couldn't be you. This is made by my power. Kiana read Para's script with gritted teeth. May. Bronya. You are perverted. You made such a thing. And it's my childhood body. And what's more, why add that perverted man? Bronya was trembling with anger. You'd better explain it clearly. May's eyes were cold. The temperature in a room seemed to drop to dozens of degrees below zero, like an ice cellar. Kiana actually started to be interested in Bronya's body. Is her charm not as good as Bronya's? When Bronya saw May's reaction, she was angry, but also a little proud. Hanabi. Haha, I'm dying of laughter. Hanabi. What a complicated relationship. Hanabi. They don't have dozens of groups, do they? Hanabi. Why don't we let them fight? Kiana. How is that possible? Ginelephant. I have to say, Para's shifting of contradictions is really good. Ginelephant. The focus is starting to change. Qingque. Haha. Poor Qiong Bao. He is regarded as a pervert again. Silver Wolf. He is. March 7. +1. Fu Xian +1. Qiana at Para. How can I continue this? In Chong Chong's boudoir. Qiana looked guilty. She said, I didn't care at the time, but afterwards I started to have some strange dreams. At first it was the gray hair of Qiong Bao, and I thought of your light gray hair, Bronya, and then put them together, and it felt very suitable. Then this idea was out of control. It caused a disaster. Anyway, I was wrong. I shouldn't have supported you and Qiong Bao. Qiana knocked her head on Bronya's white silk jailer. You, supporting everything will only hurt you. You know, you perverted Yuli AI. You must be punished. Bronya was so angry that she was shaking cold. You corrupted Qiana. If you don't correct your thoughts, will you also attack Teresa, Klein, Corley, and others? After hearing Qiana's reason, May's anger was slightly reduced. At least Qiana is only supporting other people's CPs now, and she didn't put herself in it. But I'm still very angry about her sudden transformation into a perverted Lolita control. Next, we will live on the moon for a while, and we will monitor your behavior 24 hours a day. And in the final analysis, I think it's your avoidance of study and laziness that led to your ideological degeneration. So, before your thoughts are completely corrected, Bronya and I will always supervise your studies. Also, all the details about Mr. Walter's information and the specific location of the meeting with that Qiong Bao must be reported truthfully. I will call Teresa and the others to come over later. May said, Qiana. Oh, Qiana, it's over. Qiana, I'm hopeless. Qiana, I don't want to study or take exams. I really want to eat snacks and instant noodles. Qiana. Otto, March 7th. So miserable. GZ. The Starry Sky train sent condolences. Jackdaw. 10 kings expressed their condolences. Fu Xian. This live broadcast room is indeed vicious. Fu Xian. Qiana is now like a dumb person eating coptis. She has no words to express her pain. Para at Qiana. Just be a perverted geek. Qiana. Otto. Qiana. If I see Qiong Bao again, I will definitely teach him a lesson. Silver Wolf. Happy. Silver Wolf. When you meet in the second creation space, you will be honest. Bluebird at Qiana. A reminder, anyone who enters this live broadcast room is forbidden to harm Qiong Bao. Even if you're a star god, you can't do anything, of course, if you're not in the live broadcast room. Just ignore what I said. Hanabi at Qiana, do you want to pout too? Qiana. Qiana. Forget it, Qiana. Let's never see each other again. Qiana. Auto announcement. Program effect detected. Because Hanabi just found a solar system in an unknown world not long ago. The world it belongs to is exactly the world where the live broadcast room member, Qiana, is. A special reward task is now released. Task content. Guide Bronya and Raiden Mei from the collapsed world to the Stardome Railway world to meet Qiong. Task reward. 1 chance to draw a random prize. Qiana? Hanabi? Himiko? Hanabi, huh? What a coincidence. Hanabi. Is this the world where Qiana is? Hanabi. This is too much fun. Qiana. That's great. Qiana. I'm saved. Qiana. You are my savior. Qiana. Otto Susanga. Can I really settle accounts with Qiong Bao now? Qingque. Settle accounts? Qingque. Isn't it like a sheep walking into a tiger's mouth? Umpila. Qiong Bao izixtachik. Xing. Who dares to touch my husband? Ista. March 7th. Although Qiong Bao is a bit perverted, we are still united in the Starry Sky train. I will bully Qiong Bao if I want to. Himiko. +1. Silver Wolf. Interesting. Now it's going to be fun. Qiana and Hanabi, come on. Qiana. I'll explain to Mei and the others. Hanabi. Don't worry. Don't worry. Lady Hanabi will be here soon, Himiko. Then let's set off quickly and leave the next world behind. Sister AC. Great. We can finally ruin the next world. Sister AC. Otto Black Swan. Looking forward to it. Mirror Flow. +1. Emerald. +1. Bluebird. +1. Robin. Fu Xian. Fu Xian. Don't come over. Fu Xian, please. Fu Xian. 0. T. O Chong Chong's boudoir. Mei. Bronya. I just sense that someone from that world is coming. Kiana suddenly said excitedly. Is it that perverted Lolita named Qiong Bao? Bronya asked hurriedly. Where? May couldn't wait. It's not him, but this person should be able to take us to find Qiong Bao, and maybe we can meet Mr. Walter. I'll bring her over right now. Kiana said. Then I'll also call Teresa, Vita, Yolandel, Seal, and the others to come over, and we can discuss it together. If you really want to go to another world, you still have to be cautious. May said seriously. What are you afraid of? I'm here. Nothing will happen. Kiana patted her chest and said confidently, No, even if you can go, you can't leave. Your responsibility is to protect the Earth. May was firm in her attitude. Besides, you made such a big mistake, and you still want to go out to play? Wait until you correct your perverted thoughts before considering it. Bronya was also firmly opposed. Kiana, at the same time. Stardome Railway World. Qiong knew nothing about it. Walter and Danheng had just cleaned up the accumulated water downstairs, and Himiko called Qiong Bao's new room, Duang Zhao, and used the power of the ruler of reason to renovate the new room as a whole, water and electricity, ceiling, floor, bathroom cubicle, and other basic facilities. By the way, then, he repaired the broken door. And then, perhaps because Jeezy thought that something strange might happen in the future, she suggested that Walter add a few layers of sound insulation to the wall of the storage room. Walter readily agreed, and he also believed that the disaster this time was caused by poor sound insulation. As for other things, Jeezy thought it would be better for Qiong Bao to decorate according to his own preferences, so he did not let Walter help. But when Jeezy carried the bathtub from her room to Qiong Bao's room, she was dumbfounded. Jeezy is too fond of Qiong Bao, isn't she? But this is not over yet. 3 moved a bunch of small items in the room to Qiong Bao's new room. Then, Esta also used the rare Galaxy life-saving blanket to pack a lot of furniture. Walter, is that right? P.S. The Yallo chapter is ready to start. To avoid quarrels, the following points should be noted. In the crossover plot of Honkai Impact 3, when Hanabi went to Honkai Impact 3, Lao Yang was still on Earth, the Stardome train had not been repaired, and had not arrived at the Black Tower space station, but there's no need to worry about this. I have reset the timeline, and my focus is on Honkai Impact 3. You don't need to know the new plot of Honkai Impact 3. It doesn't matter if you haven't played this new version. Just know that this person exists and the general character design. The rest is my original story, focusing on Honkai Impact 3. Moreover, in the Honkai Impact 3 linkage, Hanabi, Vita, Bronya, May, and others all went to the Black Tower in Urilo, not real. This is a real reverse linkage to let them have a relationship with the protagonist. Urilo's original story, the boss battle with Kokolia, I guess everyone is tired of it, and I'm tired of writing it. It's boring to follow the original work, so I rearranged it. At least I think it's fun, and there are many highlights. I hope everyone will like it. 56. Reward or distributed. Hurry up and tell Qiong Bao to pick it up and soak it in water to drink for 3 years. Jinglu, I will pickle one for Qiong Bao in advance. Himiko, this is not good, right? Or, you can also wash the world with a blue dragon. Qiong looked at the large bathtub that had just been moved into the bathroom and fell into deep thought. He was a little confused about the enthusiasm of Sanue and Himiko. Could it be that I really became a galaxy succubus? Is this my hidden golden finger? Besides that, Qiong really couldn't figure it out. Ginelefin. Haha, Qiong Bao is so humorous. Ginelefin. You can also wash the world with a blue dragon? Ha ha ha. Qingque. In this body, Qiong Bao doesn't know that in the world that Qingque has not yet arrived, there are already 3 beautiful wives. Kiana, you are the beautiful wife. Para, are there really only 3? Excited. Hanabi, don't worry. Hanabi, Master Hanabi will take more than a dozen beautiful wives with him. Kafka, Qiong Bao is really blessed now. Luing, 00 Luing, I want to go too. Bila, Ichikomi's wifetalismo. Ok. Fu Xian, shut up. Don't play puns. Qingque, him, you can understand that I have obsessive-compulsive disorder. Since the decoration has started, let's do it all at once, and I'll order a new one later. It just so happens that I have found a reason to change my furniture. Or do you dislike the bathtub I used? GZ asked back. How could that be? I'm just a little flattered, Qiong said. GZ, I caught you being lazy. You must not have cleaned the bathtub when you took a bath last night. You see there's still hair here. The nervous Sanyuki seemed to have discovered something incredible. Pointing at the bathtub, immediately, the camera in the live broadcast room, Esta, Qiong Bao, and GZ's eyes were all locked on the place where Senyu pointed. Qiong. GZ. Sanua, what are you talking about? Blushing. GZO, Sanuekia? Did I say something wrong? Sister AC, you really screwed GZ. Hanabi, who said you said something wrong? You are absolutely right. Bila, yes. GZ has long, curly hair. It makes sense. Pella at Xing. Quickly tell Qiong Bao to pick it up and drink it in water for 3 years. Xing good. Silver Wolf. Against the will of heaven. 823, Kiana. Terrible, horrified. Robin. Too perverted. Robin. Shyly covering eyes. Bluebird. This. Fortunately, there are only girls in this live broadcast room. Xing. What's wrong? Silver Wolf. I don't understand. Para. Dai Bai Hu Longzuan doesn't understand normality. Para. Although I don't have it either, I still went to school. Hanabi, huh? You really don't have it either? Kiana. You guys are so perverted. Himiko. This is so embarrassing. March 7. Wait, you guys can't be. Himiko. I didn't mean it. March 7. I really didn't think that much. Eat. 0 TTT. Oh, Para. Aren't you worrying too much? Para. Qiong Bao is only the first day of being a human. Maybe he doesn't know it like Xing Bao. Su Sang. In the end, we are the perverts all the time. Su Sang. Qiong Bao has always been innocent. Su Sang. 00 Su Sang. I feel like you guys are going to lead me astray. Clara. +1. Bronya. +1. Mockingbird. +1. It's okay, I don't feel dirty. Jeezy's hair is so long. It's normal for it to fall off. Just pick it up, Qiong said calmly, without blushing, and then he bent down to pick it up, but Jeezy, who had already blushed, got there first. Ahem, let me do it, she said in a panic. But isn't this short? Xing was puzzled. Oh, you guys go out and pack up. Leave this to GZ and me to clean up. Sanyueki hurriedly pushed Xing Bao and Qiong Bao out of the bathroom. The reward for the first phase of Qiong Bao's room decoration are now announced. Only non-empty box rewards are announced. GZ successfully gave Qiong Bao a large bathtub that she has used for a long time and won a random lottery opportunity. Random draw completed. Congratulations to Himiko for winning Realm Anchor Upgrade. Function. Wherever the star train reaches, you can design Realm Anchor and can transport a large number of people and materials. At the same time, Himiko controls the transmission authority of Realm Anchor. Unauthorized people cannot use it. Himiko, got it? March 7th. Is it finally going to be issued? March 7th. I hope I don't draw an empty box. March 7th, please. Esther, +1. Pella. No need to ask for it this time, Qiong Bao. March 7th, get out. Eat. Duro, TTO. March 7th. I rewarded his panties just because he asked Qiong Bao for help. Star, damn it. Star, the relief food from the live broadcast room has come down, but there is no share for me. Star, how about I give my panties to Qiong Bao as a bedroom decoration? Star, sad face TTO. Pella, I think it's okay. GZ. This reward is quite convenient. It can actually carry a lot of supplies. This is so convenient. Topa. At GZ, I'm from the company's strategic investment department. Can I buy a license from you? GZ, I haven't considered it yet. March 7th successfully gave Qiong Bao a long-term large bed and got a chance to win a random lottery. Random draw completed. Congratulations to March 7 for obtaining activated 6-phase ice. Effect. March 7's own ability is 6-phase ice, which can make ice sculptures of any form. After advancement, it can activate ice sculptures condensed by 6-phase ice. March 7, great. March 7, finally, it's not Qiong Bao's panties. March 7, 0, TTT, 0 GZ, very good reward. Esther, I hope I can win one too. Xing, I'm so jealous. 0, TMT. Oh, Kiana. At Xing, don't you have uncut? That's awesome. Xing, that's right. Xing, I want to try it soon. Xing, but now is not the time to draw the sword. Qingque, activate the 6-phase ice. Qingque, it's a pity that it's ice. Qingque, otherwise you can slack off on your behalf. Fu Xian, you're really full of thoughts of cheating. Slacking off everywhere. Qingque, ahem, I'm just fanning my mind. Don't take it too seriously, Master Taibu. March 7th. Qingque, you reminded me. March 7th. From now on, I can control the 6 phases of ice to do duty. GZ. And then like Dan Heng's Blue Dragon, sure? March 7th. No way. March 7th. This girl can definitely use this ability well. Esta successfully gave Qiong Bao a long-term bath towel and got a chance to draw a random prize. Random draw completed. Congratulations to Esta for getting Blessing Qiong. Effect: bless Qiong by kissing. Only once a day, you can randomly get a limited time blessing, and there is a high probability of getting a permanent blessing. This blessing is not only effective for Qiong, but also for yourself, including but not limited to luck bonus, experience bonus, speed bonus, etc. Sister AIC. Bila, Adis. Bila, Greegi izda izixtachik. Silver Wolf. Laughing to death, ads. Huahua. The live broadcast room understands Estelle. Jinglu. 6. Pella. From now on, I can kiss Qiong Bao openly. Luiying. 00 Luiying. I want it too. Jinglu. +1. Ginelefin. Now, Estelle will be reluctant to part with Qiong Bao for 24 hours. Mockingbird. But this reward is really strong, equivalent to a daily lottery. What if you draw a permanent one? It will grow infinitely day by day. Xing, just like my Skyfire. Esta, why can't you get along with Sifa? Sister AC. I'm really not greedy. Sister AC, though. Qingque, so jealous. Qingque, don't give it to me. Qingque, I can gamble every day. This is so cool. Fushuan, you want to kiss Qiong Bao too? March 7th? Esta, Qingque, you are actually greedy for my husband. Qingque, no, I'm just greedy for this lottery. Qingque, 00, Su Seng, Qiong Bao is like a cash cow now. Jinglu, got it. I'll start pickling a bath towel now and give it to Qiong Bao when I meet him. Sister AC? Fuxian? Kiana? Hanabi, I learned it. Para, at Mirror Style, you really know how to pickle bath towels. Para, but you reminded me. What should I pickle? Kiana, you guys are so perverted. Black Tower? Black Tower. Why don't you have any coupons? Silver Wolf? Silver Wolf. Didn't you knock yourself out? Black Tower. It hurts so much, I didn't knock myself out. Para, Black Tower wasn't really enjoying it just now. Black Tower, no. Black Tower. Didn't Qiong Bao just play for a while? Black Tower. And with so many programs, Silver Wolf has forgotten them. Silver Wolf, it's okay. There's still plenty of time. I left a bunch of game controllers on the Stardome train, waiting for Qiong Bao to dig them up. Black Tower. Leave? You're not on the Stardome train anymore. Silver Wolf. So funny. Did you forget that I'm a hacker? Silver Wolf. I've seen all the chat records between you and Xing Bao, Jeezy, and Sanwa. Fortunately, I was careful. Silver Wolf. I was still waiting for Ruan Mei to catch me. Ruan Mei. It seems I've been exposed. Ruan Mei. But Black Tower, you're safe for the time being. Ruan Mei. I'll be able to get to the Black Tower soon, so I'll help you eliminate all the Black Tower puppets. Black Tower. Thank you. Black Tower at Silver Wolf. Wait, I won't let you go. March 7th. 0 M. Oh, March 7th. Great. The Eye Wolf is finally gone. March 7th. I can finally take off my panties. Silver Wolf. Silver Wolf. I have sent the photo to Qiong Bao March 7th. March 7th. March 7th, wait. Starry Sky Train. In Qiong Bao's room. After seeing the reward, Sister AIC immediately walked out of the bathroom and kisses Qiong Bao, who is confused. Qiong. Ahem, don't get me wrong. This is a blessing. It's true, I learned this from a magic book. In the next 3 days, You will have an 80% chance of getting lucky. Aishida explained with a blushing face. Qiong Bao didn't have any prompts. Only she could see the prompts. For example, this time the blessing, the one she drew was great luck value. Plus 80%. Limited to 1 day, thank you. Qiong thought that Estelle had found an excuse to kiss him. And then he heard the vibration of his phone. And just when he was about to open it, he was suddenly rushed to the ground by Synopsis. Qiong Bao was so pressed that he couldn't breathe. Synopsis took the phone from him with a clear purpose, and then opened the chat history. But I saw Silver Wolf send a naughty expression. I'm dying of laughter, you've been fooled. March 7 at Silver Wolf, damn it. March 7. How dare you lie to me? Silver Wolf, oh. Silver Wolf. Do you really want me to send it? March 7. No. March 7. Please, I'm wrong. Eat. 0 TMT. Oh, Jeezy him. March. Why don't you get up from Qiong Bao first? Pella. Do you really want to reward Qiong Bao like this? Excited. March 7. March 7. Firefly at Sister AC. What blessing did you give Qiong Bao? Esta. 80% chance of getting lucky. Ginelefin. This is really lucky. Pella. Milky and milky luck. Qingque, oh this. This is too cool. Qingque. With this blessing, wouldn't the lottery be invincible? Under the reminder of the live broadcast room, March 7 realized that he was about to suffocate Qiong Bao, so he blushed and stood up and hurriedly explained, Qingque Bao just sent you a prank photo, so I stole your phone. Anyway, don't get me wrong. It's okay, Qiong said, and added in his heart. What if such misunderstandings happen a few more times? This was a minor fight on the eve of the jump. The Silver Wolf escaped. Yuan Mei arrived at the Black Tower and resolved the crisis of the Black Tower. At GZ's suggestion, the Starry Sky train rested for a night and slept before preparing for the jump. Destination Urilo 6. At the same time, Huahua also arrived at the moon. 057. Captain Hanabi's hidden mission. Become the king of the trash can. Overthrow Kokolia's tyranny. That night, Esta decided to stay overnight. Because she thought, if she was not there, what if Qiong Bao and Qingque Bao could not control themselves and secretly made Starcore essence? Esta had gradually realized that she was the first wife, but she did not sleep in the same bed with Qiong Bao. This time it was not only because of the live broadcast room, but also because Qingque Bao was staring at them. If they did it this time, Esta had no doubt that Qingque Bao could really do it and lie on the bed with his curious eyes wide open. Esta thought she was not so shameless. So, Esta had to sleep in the bed next to Qingque Bao. Synopsis and GZ did not stay here, because they were too late to hide from Qiong Bao. Especially March 7, because Silver Wolf escaped, he could finally take off Qiong Bao's original panties. When he was about to throw them away, Qingque Bao came to collect them in time. She said Qiong Bao only had this panties, and Esta only had loose pajamas for Qiong Bao to wear temporarily, but no men's panties, so the panties in March 7's hand that had been pickled for a day became Qiong Bao's only one. If he threw it away, he would have to go to the next world in his spare time. Hearing this, March couldn't help but sympathize with Qiong Bao for 3 seconds and hesitated for 3 seconds, but she regretted it after 3 seconds, because after 3 seconds, Qingque Bao suddenly snatched the panties from her hand that she hadn't had time to wash. She went upstairs without looking back. March 7 certainly didn't react to the question of whether to wash or not, but the perverts in the live broadcast room kept reminding her, and when she wanted to catch up, it was too late. Qingque Bao had already hidden in the bathroom and locked the door. While taking a bath, she hummed the melody of Moon Halo. Fortunately, Himiko was alert and asked Lao Yang to add several layers of soundproofing materials. Otherwise, even if Lao Yang downstairs didn't rush up, he would have been unable to sleep all night. As for Synopsis, she had to go back to her room and sleep on the windowsill angrily. After all, the soft and fragrant big bed had been given to Qiong Bao. Although it was a bit embarrassing, when she thought of the reward of activating 6-phase ice, she felt it was not a loss. That night, she worked hard to practice this ability. The result was that the room without a big bed was like an ice cellar. Finally, Senua had to knock on Himiko's door with a new pillow. Well, The original pillow was with Qiong Bao. And Qing Bao upstairs, after taking a bath, had changed into the loose pajamas provided by Sister AIC. Because the size was not suitable, the upper body had to be empty. In fact, Qingmei didn't even want to wear panties at first. It was after taking a bath that AI Saida forced her to wear it. The original clothes were thrown into the washing machine, which was a combination of a washer and dryer. These were all brought by Estelle, so that there would be clothes to wear when she woke up tomorrow. After Qing Bao finished taking a bath, it was Estelle's turn, or Qiongji's. It was originally Esta's, but Qing Bao suddenly told Qiong Bao, "Don't drink my bath water, Qiong." Sister AC, March 7th. +1 Robin, +1. Hua, +1. Kiana, how can a person be so shameless? Silver Wolf, because she can barely be considered a person. Bluebird to Kiana, haha, you were caught hiding in the bed to watch the wolf chapter. Kiana, Otto, Kiana, I didn't mean it. Pella, Qiong Bao said, I just tasted it lightly. It doesn't count as drinking. Excited. Sister AC, I'll go to the bar after Qiong Bao. Sister AC, Otto, Bluebird, you guys are so swollen from eating, and you still care about this? Esta, this is 2 codes, things are going to be fine. Robin, Qiong Bao went into the bathroom. Robin, wait. Robin, isn't this going to be broadcast live in the live broadcast room? Clara, covering eyes. Kiana? Fu Xian? Bronya? Para, so shy. Para, we're not March 7. We have all looked carefully, covering eyes. March 7, get out. March 7, you still mentioned it. March 7, I was forced to do it. March 7, oh, TTT. Oh, the water in the bathroom is still full. Well, it's obviously not new. It was Qingmei who took a bath. No wonder he was reminded not to drink it. Use this to test the cadres? Qiong laughed. Which cadre can withstand such a test? However, Qiong Bao did not start taking a bath immediately. Instead, his eyes fell directly on an object on the bathtub shelf. It was his only panties that had been missing for a day. Thinking of how March Qi ran up to chase Qing Bao angrily, Qiong obviously had the answer. In other words, this panties was really pickled by March for a day. Even if it wasn't, it was pickled by Qing Bao. What to do? Should I wear it directly? Or wash it? One was entangled with such confusion. He didn't make a decision immediately, but took off his clothes and soaked in the bathtub. Then, like a sentimental philosopher, he stared at the panties on the shelf and thought, is it pickled by March? Robin, Otto, Robin. Fortunately, Robin, the live broadcast room didn't shoot the front, but from the back. Fu Xian, a little conscience, but not much. Qingque, but to be honest, Qiong Bao has a good figure. Silver Wolf, nonsense. I printed it with perfect proportions. Ganai Funa. It turns out that Silver Wolf has known it clearly for a long time. Pella at Silver Wolf. Can you tell me the specific values? Mitius Billa, please. March can do anything. Silver Wolf. Delete all your notebooks. I can consider telling you. Pella. Already deleted. Silver Wolf? Silver Wolf. Do you think I will believe it? Xing. Qiong Bao really soaked it directly. Xing. Does he really not drink a few sips? Xing. Can he really resist not drinking? March 7. Be normal. Rolling eyes. March 7. Wait. You threw the panties on the shelf. Xing. Otherwise, how would you get back to Qiong Bao? March 7. Sister AIC. Kiana. March 7. Wait. March 7. What a pervert. March 7. He's not really going to pick it up and smell it. Is he? Perla. It's just something that comes to mind. Excited. Hanabi. It seems that Qiong Bao is already very familiar with the smell of March 7. Oh, TT. Oh, March 7. He actually wants to wear it directly. March 7, it's Sister AIC. Go and stop him. I should, ahem. This is just returning the property to its original owner. I can't interfere. Himiko. Accept your fate, March. Himiko. If you go up to stop it now, you will only expose yourself, but although it is no different from being exposed, it's just eat. 0, TT, O. The camera in the live broadcast room was no longer aimed at Qiong Bao. Just like SC Char Dinger's panties, No one knows whether Qiong Bao has controlled his hands, whether he has put on the panties that were marinated in March for a day, simply put, as if he wore them. As for the truth, we can only look for it in the washing machine the next day. At the same time, the world is destroyed. The moon base, Bronya, Raiden Mei, Teresa, Vita, Yulindel, and Black and White Seal are all gathered together. And in front of them is Hanabi, who likes to have fun and is not afraid of trouble, and Kiana, who is sweating profusely. The reason is very simple. After Mei and Bronya discussed the matter of the Qiong Bao, they agreed that it was too embarrassing to make public, that Kiana secretly made it and hid in bed to watch the wolf chapter. It was not appropriate to make it public, even to Teresa and the others. This would not only make Bronya and Kiana lose face, but also cause unnecessary expectations. Bronya had no doubt that everyone present would try their best to satisfy their curiosity when they heard that she had a videotape with a strange man. But this trip to the New World, in addition to looking for Walter, was to teach that Qiong Bao a lesson, although he was actually innocent. So, Bronya thought of a reason, that is to make Kiana admit that she was played a hooligan by Qiong Bao, and then ran away. Even after that, Kiana thought about Qiong Bao day and night, lost her appetite, and even stopped studying. How could the god of the earth be so depraved? For this reason, Kiana could only accept it. It's so exciting. The god of earth was molested. I can't help but want to meet this warrior. So, Sister Fireworks, can you really lead us to find a culprit? Vita said impatiently. Of course. We can set off tomorrow. You guys should get ready tonight, Fireworks said. We must teach him a lesson. Yulindel's blood pressure has risen. I dare to bully my sister. I won't let him go either. Teresa, whose dark circles are almost like panda eyes, also made a bold statement. Teresa, are you going too? You're not going to take this opportunity to escape from work and be lazy, are you? Vita teased. Is there any more important work than this? Teresa retorted. Of course, from now on, you have to monitor Kiana's study and life at all times. She is just unreasonable now. Mei hesitated. Kiana, Teresa, Qingque. Haha. In a sense, this reason is actually very justified. Gue naifin. After all, in that theater where the firewood is burning forever. Qiong Bao did touch Kiana. Hanabi. And Kiana also missed me day and night and lost her appetite. Para, reasonable. Kiana. Otto Kiana. I want to go there too. Hanabi Ajizi. So, have you decided where the next stop is? Hanabi. Xianzhou. Fuxian. Qingque, really? Gue naifin. Ahem, I have the casting ticket, and I am actually a little bit looking forward to it. Blushing, Su sang, wait, Xiao Gizi, you're not trying to trick me, are you? Gue naifin. How is that possible? We're not those fake sisters. I guarantee you won't. Fuxian Ajizi, you're not really going to Xianzhou, are you? Fuxian, speak up. Himiko. Keep it a secret, Himiko. You will know tomorrow. The live broadcast screen is temporarily closed, but the chat in the live broadcast room was still going on normally. For example, the 24-hour confinement in the Black Tower was still ending. There were still 10 hours left. She wanted to send the Black Tower figurine to Qiong Bao in exchange for a chance to win a lottery, but she couldn't do it. However, Jizi had already dropped the boundary anchor at the Black Tower space station. Even if she expanded to the next station, she could go there or come back at any time. So the Black Tower was not in such a hurry. Sister AC could also travel between the Black Tower space station and the Star Dome train at the same time. After all, she didn't want to miss the daily blessing. At the same time, the world collapsed. A task prompt suddenly appeared in front of Hanabi. Program effect detected. Now a special hidden task is released. Task theme. Become the king of trash cans. Task content. Lead the people of the collapsed world. Disguise as the indigenous trash can of Bellowberg, and overthrow the tyranny headed by the great guardian Cocolia. Task reward. The title of King of Trash Cans. Supreme honor. You can command all trash cans, and have the concept level special ability of the King's Bucket. Only the real king is qualified to know. This reward can be obtained by both the enemy and the friend. The winner is the king, and the loser is the bandit. The winner, in addition to the king of trash cans, also has titles such as the General's Bucket. Task background. The old bucket fell, and there are many factions inside the trash can. It's time to end the war between the princes. This is too good, right? Hanabi couldn't help laughing on the spot. What are you laughing at? Bronya was puzzled. Ha ha ha. Nothing. I just suddenly thought of something funny. By the way, let me remind you, because that world is special, you have to disguise yourself from the moment you enter that world, Hanabi reminded. Don't underestimate me. Bronya is the best at disguises. Bronya didn't take it seriously. Vita gave Hanabi an intriguing smile. As for Mei, Heibai Shi'er, and Yulandale, at this moment, they obviously didn't realize the seriousness of the matter. The next day, the live broadcast started again. Even a lazy player like Qingque had to end his dream of slacking off and watch the live broadcast with his eyes closed. The Starry Sky train observation car. The train conductors and members gathered. The train has left the safe range of the space station and is expected to start the jump in 10 minutes. Passengers, please sit tight, hold on, and be careful of vibrations. Pam reminded, our next destination is a very small planet, numbered Yalol 6. The last time the train went there was thousands of years ago. According to the records in the think tank, it is a lush and beautiful planet. However, a long time has passed. Maybe there have been earth-shaking changes there. GZ said, Turban, 058, Qiong Bao is here? Kokolia, go ahead. Para, aren't you a pervert normally? Are you scared in person? Trash. Ginelephant. Finally, the answer is revealed. Fushuan, Yalolo 6? Kokolia, Yalolo. Susang, great. It's not the immortal boat. We are saved. Susang, 0, TT, Otopa, Yalolo V. Estat Topa, do you know him? Topa, I know him. I had business dealings with the company before. Topa, but that was a long time ago. I haven't been there either. Para, who cares where it is? Para, anyway, the victim, oh no, Guanchen's wife will definitely appear. Excited workers Hanabi, +1. Qingque GZ, Emiko, how can you lie to me? Qingque, didn't you say you were going to see Enjo? Qingque, 0, T, Ofu Xian. Qingque, do you think there is too little work? Hanabi, haha, she just wants to kiss Qiong Bao, what's wrong with her? GZ at Qingque, are you looking forward to it? Don't worry, you can't escape. Hua, I'm not looking forward to it. Yakong, +1. Susang, +1. Bailu, +1. Kiana, Yalala 6. Kiana at Hanabi. Can Mei and the others also arrive here directly? Hanabi, of course. Hanabi. This is the task authority given to Master Hanabi by the live broadcast room. Hanabi. Otherwise, it will be a lot of trouble. Para at Kiana. Are you in such a hurry to give yourself away? Kiana, ba. I'm not giving myself away. Kiana, I'm going to teach Qiong Bao a lesson. Okay. Kiana, although there's a misunderstanding between him and Bronya, it is a fact that I caught him, Lee and I didn't wrongly accuse him. Robin, by the way, aren't you curious if there are any people from Yalolo in our live broadcast room, 553? Robin, I'm in Penacony, so I'm not. Fuxian, I'm in the immortal boat, no need to say more. Para, we are in Bellowberg. Kiana, I'm in the solar system, or the solar system of another world. Ruan Mei, I'm in the Black Tower. Firefly, I'm in Qiong Bao's heart. Silver Wolf, Sister AC, March 7th. Kafka, at Luing Bao, I asked you to say some cheesy love words in front of Qiong Bao. Your current context is wrong. Luing, huh? Blushing. Luing, pretend I didn't say that. Hua, died of laughter. Qingque, Luing-chan, you are really hungry. Hella, at Sister AC, just leave a few bites of Qiong Bao for Luing-chan. Sister AC, I will, Sister AC, otherwise my conscience will be uneasy. Luing, Gozo, Mockingbird. So what about the experienced people? Susang, will they be added later like Kiana? Pila, Greati, another newcomer to bully. Qingque, 6, Xinqiang train. Observation car. Sanyueki stood nervously in the middle of the car. Qiong was about to come over, but was stopped by Synopsis. Don't come over here. Don't worry about me. I just want to try if I can stand firmly. Synopsis said. If you don't come closer, Baoju won't have a chance to hug you when you fall. Qingque said with a sneer. I didn't wait for Synopsis to fall on purpose, Qiong said innocently. Okay, you are really full of bad water. I won't let you take advantage of me. My six-phase ice will protect me. In fact, Synopsis also tried the activation of the six-phase ice that she had practiced hard last night. In the past, she often fell on the ice, which was more painful than falling on the ground. But now it is different from the past. I won't fall. I won't fall. I won't fall. Synopsis muttered nervously. Pam's voice also rang out. Hey, please go back to your seats and get ready. The jump is about to begin. Please get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The jump begins. After the violent shaking, I don't know how long it took until a fragrant breeze blew into my nose, and Qiong, who was sitting on the sofa, slowly opened her eyes. The first thing that caught her, I was a head of pink hair. It seemed that March 7 couldn't stand firmly and then fell in her arms. Is it really such a coincidence? Last night was also. Or is it that Estelle's blessing really effective? You started it first. Qiong raised her hands, indicating innocence. March 7 gradually woke up and realized the current situation. March 7. It seems that Shi Lang has jumped out by himself. March, Qingque teased while watching the show. Para. Huh. March is so nauseating. Para. Cheating while my wife Esta is away. Sister Esta. I didn't expect you to be this kind of person, March. Esta. I misjudged you. Disappointed. Hua. You said you wouldn't let Qiong Bao take advantage, but you took advantage of Qiong Bao like crazy tisk. Qingque. Yesterday you released 2 mountains to crush Qiong Bao. March 7. No way. March 7. I didn't control the activation of the 6-phase ice well, and I slipped. March 7. Damn it. I was practicing well yesterday. March 7. That's right. March 7. It must be that Esta's blessing of luck yesterday is still in effect. Esta, know you're trying to pass the buck. Esther, be honest about your XP like Kiana. Kiana, I was forced to do that. Kiana, oh, teeth. Uro. March 7 got up from Qiong Bao's arms with a red face after a few tough words and hurried to GZ's side. At this time, a snowy planet suddenly appeared outside the window. Qiong and Qing Bao also followed. After thousands of years, has Yalalo 6 become like this? GZ sighed. That white planet is our target this time. March 7 was surprised. That's right. I guess this exploration journey won't be easy either. GZ said. The space reading is abnormal. The Star Trek stability rate has dropped to 12%. The docking plan has changed. The docking time at this station has been extended from 7 days to indefinite. Pam walked over and said, Indefinitely? Qingque asked, Indefinitely, until the abnormality is eliminated. Pam repeated, Take the General Land train as an example. It's like the track suddenly breaks while moving forward, and there is a collapsed abyss underneath. At this time, we have no choice but to brake urgently, right? GZ explained, If we move forward, it may lead to terrible consequences. Pam reminded, Susang, great. Susang, the Starry Sky train is abnormal. Susang, I can't come to the immortal boat for the time being. Susang, Otto, Qingque. But didn't GZ reward a realm? Anchoring upgrade? Qingque. Can this be used to teleport back to the Black Tower? GZ. No. The Starry Sky train cannot teleport, and the current world has not been fully developed, so I have no way to place a boundary anchor. Esta, fortunately, I didn't catch up with the train, otherwise I would not be able to go back. Esta, it seems that this blessing is still very useful. Pella at Esta, didn't you bless the sky treasure when you woke up this morning? Qing, I did. Qing, I stared at they were watching. Sister AC, you're still talking. Sister AC, I want to beat you up. Sister AC, your face is less than 10 centimeters away from us. Okay. Sister AC, is there anyone who stares at us like that? Esta, if it weren't for not wasting the blessing opportunity. Blushing. Su sang, terrible. I can't help but dig my toes into the ground just thinking about that scene. Fu Xian, +1. Huahua, +1. Qingque. So what is the blessing this morning? Sister AC, permanent strength, +1%. Original base, Sister AC. Although it is not much, it is permanent. Anyway, I can kiss it every day. It will be terrifying if it accumulates over time. Sister AC. It seems that the luck bonus is really effective. 0. TTO. March 7 is so effective. Hey, this is the case again. Needless to say, the cause of the Star Trek anomaly this time is also. March 7 couldn't help but sigh. Before he finished speaking, Walter came over and took over the conversation. The results of the preliminary test have come out, and the root cause of the anomaly is still the star core. It's not my fault, is it? Qiong was just making small talk. Because this was the first time he woke up from the Black Tower space station, it was a rare opportunity to have a conversation with the original plot. This was so rare. The experience of this day was, too, devastating. It's not your fault, but it's the same material as the star core that was placed in your body. Walter said, it seems that this star core is prepared for me. Qingmei raised her lips, put her hands on her hips, and showed a determined attitude. She was going to stuff the first star core into her heavenly fire judge. Then, she had a hunch that this time she would draw her sword handsomely. She shouted again, sword. Puff, then you have to work harder. Himiko smiled, and then added, there are many mysteries surrounding the star core, and even the Black Tower cannot fully resolve it. But there's no need to worry too much. This is not the first time we've encountered a situation where a star core blocks our route. Even if we don't know the true nature of the star core, there are still ways to offset its impact. GZ said, the only thing we can be sure of is that the fall of the star core will bring about dramatic changes in civilization and ecology, and will also produce space distortion phenomena, such as rifts. The reason why Yalalo 6 has become such a frozen planet is closely related to the influence of the star core. Walter explained, according to our guess, the star core is a disaster seed that a star god has spread to various worlds. If the source of the disaster is not eradicated, there will be no development. GZ said, it's time for us to save the world. Qingmei looked impatient. Cocolia, frozen planet, Bronya, 1, Robin. So this planet has become like this because of the star core? Tingyun, it seems that the star core in Qiong Bao's body can be so stable and has no impact on the outside world. It's really amazing. Haida, really, it's amazing. It's a pity that I'm under house arrest now. Otherwise, I would definitely like to keep him for a while for research. Haida, but there will be plenty of opportunities in the future. Huahua Tingyun, who said that Qiong Bao's star core has no effect. Huahua, Qiong Bao's star core can make girls have no resistance. Eat. Silver Wolf, Bluebird. This is really not black. Bluebird. Qiong Bao is now a walking succubus. Walter, I hope to leave this pioneering journey to you, Qiong Bao, Xingbao, and March. The purpose of a journey is also very clear. Find the star core that brought disaster to this world and caused space distortion, and bring it to the train and leave it to us, Himiko suggested. Because Bronya and the others will come, they will definitely want to see Walter, so Himiko suggested that Walter lead the team. This surprised Walter. He originally thought he had no chance. Himiko, aren't you going? March 7 was anxious. March 7 at Himiko. You are abusing your power. March 7. Want to hide in the train to avoid being recreated by the live broadcast room? Ginelifin. Haha, I guarantee it. Kiana. When Bronya and the others see Walter, they will believe what I said. Para. Do you believe that you are really a pervert? Doghead. Kiana. You are the pervert. Kiana. Otto Kiana. But Himiko, are you really not going? 0.1 Kiana. Although you're not the Himiko I know, but if Bronya, May and the others see you, I think they will be very happy. Himiko, it doesn't matter. I just won't go down for the time being. When they arrive, there will be a chance to meet. I'm on the train and can go anytime. Someone has to stay on the train, otherwise Pam will be very lonely. What's more, we were just glanced at by Nanook. It would be bad if we were targeted by the antimatter army again. Jeezy said confidently. March couldn't do anything to Jeezy, but although she was a little afraid of the live broadcast room, she was still full of enthusiasm for the development. Urilovi development team, set off now. March 7 said excitedly. Soon, led by Walter, Xing, Qiong, and March officially landed in Yalalo. However, when seeing the ice and snow, the live broadcast room suddenly became lively. Kokolia, Bronya, Silva, Para, Para. Could this be your Belloberg? Reiko, I can't be mistaken here. It's our Belloberg. March 7. Huh? March 7. So Yalalo is yours. Himiko, it seems that the misunderstanding is caused by the different names, too. Hanabi. Ha, this is so fun. Hanabi, so fun. Silver Wolf at Para. You laughed. You ate the melon on your head, right? Kokolia at Para. You go to greet them now. Para? 059. Kokolia. I was just about to send my daughter to Qiong Bao, but the mission said that I still have charm, and should I go in person? Bronya. Huh? Para. Huh? Para. Wait, why is it so sudden? Para. I'm not mentally prepared yet. And I walk slowly. Oh. By the way, I remember that Jeopard was patrolling in that area today. Para. It will be fine with him. Kokolia. Do you think Qiong Bao would like a man as a tour guide, or a beautiful woman as a tour guide? Shiliwa. Haha, right, Para. Para. But I'm not beautiful either. Para. Otto Kokolia. But you're perverted, aren't you? Para. Let's put it one thing at a time. Kokolia. Who cares where it is? Anyway, the victim, no. Bao's wife will definitely appear. Excited. Kokolia. Have you forgotten what you just said? Kokolia. Now, it's your turn to be the wife. Kokolia. This is an order. As the Great Guardian, I order you to appear in front of Qiong Bao as quickly as possible and bring him to see me. Gel. Para. Oh, Silver Wolf. I am dying of laughter. Silver Wolf at Para. Aren't you very brave? Silver Wolf. Aren't you very good at drawing books? Silver Wolf. Aren't you very good at knocking? Silver Wolf. Now you still have a chance to knock yourself, so you're scared? Hanabi. The real trash has jumped out. Kiana. Haha, it's so refreshing. Ista. Black Tower. +1. March 7th. +1. Jeezy. +1. Qingque. 2-level reversal. Fushuan at Qingque. You usually talk a lot. I hope you won't be like Para in the future. Bluebird. Ahem. Okay, I admit I'm afraid too. But I really want to win the lottery. Bluebird. But it's the risk that makes gambling so exciting. Topa. The gambler will end up with nothing. Bluebird. What if you win everything? Ginelefin. Haha. Don't lose your pants by then. Bluebird. Impossible. March 7 at Pella. Come on. I'm waiting for you. March 7. I can't wait to see what you, a pervert, look like. Robin 03. +1. Kiana. +1. Himiko. +1. Pella. Oh, TT. Oh, just when Pella received the order to go to the snowfield outside the city to guide the dome treasure, Belloberg Administrative District. Clipperberg. Bronya also hurried to the office of the Great Guardian. Mother, Qiong Bao, and the others are really here. What should we do? Also, about the matter of the lower district. Bronya wanted to take the opportunity to dissuade her mother, but was interrupted again. Okay, Bronya, I will refer to your opinion. But there is a prerequisite. Kokolia's eyes were gentle. She rarely showed this look. She was in a high position on weekdays. Even to her adopted daughter, who was trained as a successor, she was quite strict. Mother, you say? Bronya's eyes were full of surprise. During this period of time, it was the first time she saw her mother's attitude soften. If Qiong Bao came before, I would not agree to the changes to the lower district, but now, he is here. He also brought the live broadcast room with him. Do you know what this means? Kokolia asked. It means that there is a turning point in the survival of our Belloberg. Bronya answered seriously. She was trained as the successor of the Great Guardian, and what she thought about was not just those perverted secondary creations, but the value that the live broadcast room could bring. Regarding the live broadcast room, she had discussed it with her mother a long time ago, but before the arrival of the Qiong Bao, her mother still insisted on her past ideas. The live broadcast room is magical, but as a leader, Kokolia cannot pin her hopes on the illusory live broadcast room. 1. Everything is an illusion. There are too many mysterious powers and existences in the galaxy. Before she actually saw people, Cocolia did not include the live broadcast room in her plan. Yes, the Rift creatures are constantly encroaching, the war on the front line is tense, and the Silver Mane Iron Guards are getting fewer and fewer, so they have to withdraw from the lower area. The cold wave is getting more and more serious, and our resources will run out sooner or later. But if we can make friends with the Star Train, even if we don't get the reward from the live broadcast room, with Himiko's domain anchor, we can trade from other worlds and transport a large amount of resources. This alone can bring enough benefits to Beluberg. If we can get their help, the resource allocation problem in the lower area can naturally be solved. Then do you know how to make friends with the Star Train? Cocolia suddenly changed the subject. Get on good terms with Qiong Bao. Bronya immediately understood what her mother meant. She remembered clearly what happened in the live broadcast room, thinking of what her mother had just asked Para to be a guide. Not bad. Bronya, follow me. Cocolia walked in front, leading Bronya to her bedroom. What do you think of Qiong Bao? Cocolia asked softly. A bit perverted? Bronya asked cautiously. Recalling the scenes in the live broadcast room, she couldn't help blushing. This is really too immoral? Ahem, that's human nature, especially under the influence of the live broadcast room. He's been very restrained, and you know what I want to ask? Cocolia also blushed a little, but she walked in front. It was easy to hide. The battle with Dumont at the Black Tower space station showed his bravery, boldness, and carefulness. And although he was a little fickle, he was very responsible, astringent, but not lewd. Many details show that he was kind, if there was no interference from the live broadcast room. Bronya thought carefully, but was soon interrupted by Cocolia. This is not the answer I want, Bronya. Only one of the things you said is important. That is responsibility. What is astringent, but not lewd, is secondary. What I really value is his luck and unlimited growth potential. Come here, Bronya. Cocolia sighed, and then opened her closet. Mother. Bronya walked over nervously. She actually understood her mother's intention. But mother and daughter don't have many opportunities to talk like this. When it comes to these issues, both sides are a little shy and evasive. Mother, I have never seen you, where Bronya looked at her closet in surprise. Each piece of gorgeous, noble, and beautiful clothes. She could even imagine how beautiful her mother would be when she put them on. I have hardly ever worn these clothes in public. As the great guardian of Beloberg, I must always maintain my dignity and not slack off. I must dedicate everything to Beloberg. This is the fate of the great guardians of all generations, especially in our generation. The cold wave is getting more severe and Beloberg is at risk of death. I am also destined not to fall in love, get married, and have children like ordinary women. The only few years of my youth were when I formed a band with Ziliua. In the most beautiful years of a woman's life, I devoted all my time to my career. Later, I adopted you and treated you as my own child. You have been with me since you were a child. You have been influenced by me and have devoted yourself to your career. Most girls of your age are busy squandering their youth, falling in love, and even getting married. But you, following me, don't even have a boy you like. You spend most of your time studying hard or arguing with me because of different political views. Although I'm a little ashamed, I have never thought of looking for any young talents for you. In my opinion, they will only affect you. Now I think Qiong Bao is a man worthy of trust. What do you think of him? I think he's quite handsome. You should like him, right? Cocolia finally expressed her thoughts. This is the first time that the mother and daughter have discussed this issue. My daughter has never thought about this issue. Bronya blushed. She really hadn't thought about it. But since the live broadcast, one by one, the second creations seemed to open the door to a new world, constantly refreshing her worldview, and she also became strange unconsciously. She had never thought about liking someone, nor did she quite understand it. She just felt that she didn't hate Qiong Bao, and she would be shy when she thought about it. Before you came in, I'd already asked someone to prepare the dinner. Tonight is your chance to show off. You have never dressed up properly in all these years with me. I will pick out a dress for you and dress you up. I'm very confident in your beauty, but there's still too many women around Qiong Bao, and they are all very beautiful. It's just that with your current appearance, Qiong Bao may not be able to fall in love with you. Cocolia said as she picked up the clothes. Mother, I think that if you want to make friends of the Star Train, you don't have to use this method. Bronya said cautiously, but this is the most efficient and the best way to keep Qiong Bao. Friendship is not reliable, Bronya. You know, there's not much time left for us, Bellowberg. I'm no longer young. I can only pin my hopes on you. Cocolia sighed. How could it be, Mother, in my eyes? You have never aged, and you are still so beautiful. Bronya said quickly. Don't comfort me, Bronya. I know, if I were younger, I wouldn't have sacrificed you. Cocolia said self-blamingly. Although I don't know if I like Qiong Bao, I don't hate him. It's just a little sudden, and I don't know what to do, but it's definitely not a sacrifice. You don't have to feel guilty. I will try my best, Mother, Bronya said quickly when she couldn't see her mother blaming herself like this. Hanabi, oh my, what a deep mother-daughter relationship. Qingque, so touching. Silva, +1. Natasha, +1. Fushuan, +1. Para, ahem. Seal, shameless. Esther, it seems my husband is quite popular. He has just landed and he has been targeted. Esther, it is really not easy to be the first wife. Firefly. Oh. Kiana, I didn't expect that this Bronya not only has the same name, but also looks like her. I wonder what expression Bronya will have when she sees Bronya. Kiana, and Cocolia also. Hanabi, it's okay. You will know soon, Cocolia. Bronya? Bronya. Bronya, wait, how do you know? Cocolia, isn't the live broadcast room always broadcasting Qiong Bao? Cocolia, when did it happen? March 7. Should I say from beginning to end? Bronya? Cocolia? Silver Wolf. I'm dying of laughter. The live broadcast room is really fun. Ginelephant. Huh. This is too much of show effect. Susang. But this is really too social. Huahua. I just scratched out 630 yuan with my toes. Blushing. Fu Xian. It seems that I have to be careful when talking in private in the future. This live broadcast room is too vicious, Robin. Indeed. Jeezy. In short, from the beginning of your conversation, the live broadcast room quietly split the screen and broadcasted, and then temporarily blocked you, and only broadcasted the side of Qiong Bao. Bronya. This is too embarrassing. Bronya. I feel like dying. Bronya. Otito. Cocolia. Cocolia. Now that things have come to this, we have nothing to hide. Cocolia. For the survival of Bellowberg, I took this desperate measure. I am sorry to make you laugh. Jeezy, from your conversation, we have a preliminary understanding of your Bellowberg. If you really need help, our star train will not sit idly by. Jeezy, you don't have to send your daughter away. Himiko, of course, you may feel that the friendship is not strong enough, and I will not stop you from establishing a deeper connection, if Sister Ace has no objection. Sister Ace at Bronya, will you listen to me, your wife? Bronya, huh? Kiana, isn't your question too direct? Bluebird, 6. March 7. 6. Silver Wolf, 6. Hanabi, huh? The pressure from the queen? Brunya, E. Blushing, announcement program effect detected. A task is issued to Cocolia. Task theme, still charming task content. In order not to wrong your daughter, you will personally go into battle and win the heart of Qiong Bao and become his lover. Task reward, 1 chance to draw a random prize. The chance of winning the grand prize is increased. Cocolia? Bronya? Kafka? Sister Ace? Para? Bluebird? Ah? Bluebird. My charm is still there. Firefly, absolutely. Topa, isn't this right? Firefly. Who said it's wrong? This is absolutely right. Kiana. What a terrible live broadcast room. Fu Xian. It's really immoral. Silver Wolf. Laughing to death? Ginelephant. Sure enough, it has to be the live broadcast room that can do something. Xing. Then, does Bronya have to call Qiong Bao father in the future? Bronya? Bronya. Firefly, I don't agree. Firefly, 0T060. Para's face is close to the big open. You use the black silk ruler to test the moral standards of Qiong Bao? Ginelifan. Haha, this is really fun. Sister AC, I didn't expect that I would suddenly be promoted to a higher generation. But it's not a big problem. Sister AC at Cocolia, if you listen to me, the first wife, I will still agree. March 7th, 6. GZ, 6. Haida, 6. Shiliwa. Haha, I really can't help it. Silva. Cocolia, you have this day too. Hanabi at Perla. Perla, why are you silent? Hanabi, don't you like to talk? Perla. Ahem, I'm honest. Please let me go. Perla. Oh, Bluebird, it's okay. Bluebird, I know what you want to say. Bluebird, I'll be your mouthpiece. Bluebird, I guess you want to say, only children make choices. Wouldn't it be nice to collect both Qiong Bao and Qiong Bao? Excited, Bronya? March 7. It's bad. Bluebird has learned the essence. Kiana, it's really changed. Para, I didn't think so. Para, really? Para, oh. Otopa. Theoretically speaking, Cocolia and Bronya are just foster mother and daughter, and, strictly speaking, they're the relationship between the Great Guardian and the successor Great Guardian. Yakong, I don't agree with what you said. Foster mother and daughter are not considered mother and daughter? Tingyuna, Lord Yakong, are you nervous? Yakong, no. Fushuan, you'd better pray. Qiong Bao is here. I think you and Qingque will not be able to escape. Yakong, I won't allow this to happen. I could just give up this reward. Silver Wolf. Silver Wolf. What made you feel like there was a mission reward? Silver Wolf. Can it be a punishment? GX. Hanabi. Haha. Silver Wolf. This is a bloody lesson. GZ. +1. Ista. Brr. Black Tower. +1. March 7. And is the reward necessarily good? March 7. 0. Tito Yakong. Oh, pray. Crippleberg. Mother, do you really want to? Bronya hesitated. She raised her eyelids slightly, and she could see from the side that Cocolia's ears were red. Ahem, this is just a mission, and it may not be successful. I don't have such confidence. Since the live broadcast room gives I have no reason to let my daughter compromise. Cocolia, who has always maintained the dignity of superior, speaks with full energy, and now her voice is as shy as a little girl. Bronya was stunned. Qingque at Cocolia, be more confident, Bao Bao likes it. Kafka. Although I don't like Cocolia, Qiong Bao should like the mature style, right? Luiying, Qiong Bao will definitely like my style more species. Firefly. 0. Oh. Esther. Obviously I am the better one. Xing. Obviously I am. March 7th. What is there to argue about? Disdain.jpg. Kiana. Isn't she a perverted Lolita control, like the kind of Silver Wolf? Silver Wolf. Hee. That's because you haven't heard of Himiko's story. Silver Wolf. Qiong Bao really likes to drink the milk coffee made by Himiko. Himiko, shut up. Kiana. Milk coffee. Himiko, don't ask. Kiana. Okay. Kiana. Otto. Shiliwa at Cocolia. Call someone, let me in. Shiliwa. I've pulled all my clothes over here. Shiliwa. Before Qiong Bao comes, I'll dress you up. Cocolia. Cocolia at Para. Haven't you found Qiong Bao yet? Para. Almost there. Para. Fortunately, Ling Bao came to help and took me for a ride on the snowmobile she made. Ling Ku. Oh. Ling Ku. I didn't do it voluntarily. Shirluwa at Perla. You're so good, Perla. You actually cheated my sister. Shirluwa. You did it on purpose. Shirluwa. Don't you know that my sister is still a little lowly, very dangerous? Qingque, little lowly? Excited. Hanabi. Perla. Did you do it on purpose or accidentally? Sanyueki. It's over. Ling Hui is also in danger. Para. I'm being slandered. Para. Strictly speaking. I'm also a Lolita. Okay. Blushing. Bluebird. Huh? Silver Wolf? March 7. Sister Ace? Firefly. Huh. Hurry up, I want to see it. I want to see it. Then, Mother, if it succeeds, do I really have to call Qiong Bao father? Bronya felt her mind was in a mess. Ahem, Bronya. Actually, I think everyone is right. In addition to foster mother and daughter, we have another relationship. That is, The Great Guardian and the successor to the Guardian. If I can complete the mission, it would be the best. But if it doesn't work, I'll have to count on you me. Based on the style of the live broadcast room, I have a feeling that Qiong will find it difficult to let go of everyone in Bellow Bird. The Black Tower space station has already proved it once. So I think we might as well turn the passive into the active, although it's a bit shameless to say this. In terms of efficiency, maybe we will have more advantages when we add them together in this way. Qiong Bao can focus more on us, Cocolia said shamelessly. Bronya? Yukong? Para? Kiana? Kiana, Kiana, together? Kiana, if Bronya, Seal, and the others see this, I wonder what their expressions will be. Hanabi, more energy? Hanabi at Esta, bless the Qiong Bao. Esta, go away. Blushing, Firefly. 0 to go. Firefly at Kafka. Kafka, can we win together? Silver Wolf? Kafka, well, we have to give it a try. Start Firefly. Isn't it me and my mom? Xing, you should team up with Silver Wolf, right? Luing, Silver Wolf, I didn't ask you for anything, did I? Silver Wolf, go away. Luing, 0-0, Yukong, this is too shameless. Shirluwa, Cocolia, you old maid, I think you have been holding it in for too long and finally found a reasonable opportunity to release yourself. Cocolia, shut up, you're also an old maid. Shirluwa, ahem, I'm still young, okay. Fu Xian, how shameless. It's the collapse of rituals and music. Tingyun, it seems that the Star Core is to blame. Mockingbird, this is the only explanation. Clara at Natasha, the live broadcast room won't let us go. The lower level of Bellowberg. When Jeezy saw a snowy planet from the window of the Star Dome train, Natasha became alert and immediately asked Sierra to find Hook and Clara. These were all the people in the live broadcast room in the lower level. Natasha gathered them in the clinic and told them not to talk too much in the live broadcast room for the time being to provoke conflicts between the upper and lower levels. Why? Isn't this our chance? Sienna's temper is very impatient. She had long wanted to confront the great guardian Cocolia in the live broadcast room. It is our chance, but the time is not right yet. Don't be impatient. Natasha comforted. At first, Seal was very anxious, but after seeing Cocolia's mission and the mother and daughter's frustrated look, she began to agree with Natasha. Fortunately, they didn't jump out now. Otherwise, they might be the ones to suffer. Now, it's just right for Cocolia and the others to block the punishment in the live broadcast room, and then act according to circumstances. At the same time, Sambo, who was originally hiding under the snow pile in the snow field on the outskirts of the city, also quietly came to the lower area, and then turned off the chat interface with Hanabi, showed a playful smile, and walked into Natasha's clinic. Temporarily closed the live broadcast from the perspective of Cocolia and Bronya. Now live broadcast from the perspective of Qiong. Strange. Why didn't I see Sambo? According to the original plot, shouldn't Sambo deliberately ambush in the snow pile? Qiong looked around, kicked several snow piles, but didn't kick Sambo's old butt. It seems that the plot is going to collapse again this time. Qiong had a premonition. This trip was quite boring. Nothing happened. Qiong had to tease Sanhua. Xing, Sanhua, aren't your legs cold? He was really curious about this question. Hee, don't ask about beautiful girls. Sanhueki said proudly. You want us to wear black stockings? Xingmei's thoughts were jumping. White ones are not impossible, but there are none now. Qiong joked. Be careful, there are people in front. Old Yang, who was walking in front, suddenly stopped. As the leader, he was very serious and alert all the way, especially taking care of the 3 juniors behind him. Well, if Sanyua's age was counted from the time of thawing, he was indeed a junior. Otherwise, he wouldn't call him Uncle Yang. Commander, there are several suspects over there, but I didn't see the one with blue hair. Maybe he is an accomplice. A silver-maned iron guard walking in front shouted hurriedly, and then a blond young man came out from behind. It was Jeopard. Jeopard stepped forward and asked, Who are you, and what are you doing here at this time? I am your savior. Before Lao Yang could speak, Xingmei took the lead and said with her hands on her hips without any fear, Walter, you are too direct, right? Who would start like this? March 7 couldn't help but complain. Anyway, I'm a garrison officer, Jeopard. We were just chasing a fugitive, and you happen to appear here. I have reason to suspect that you are an accomplice of the suspect. I hope you can cooperate with our work. If it is indeed our mistake, I will apologize to you. Take them back. Jeopard ordered the Silver Mane Iron Guards behind him. March 7th and Star Sister have been in the live broadcast room. They are not in a hurry at this time. Qiong is not in a hurry at all about the plot matching. In the four-member team, the only one who is anxious is the calm old comrade Walter. Wait, I think there's a big misunderstanding between us. Please listen to our explanation. Walter said hurriedly. As a citizen of Bellowburg, you have the right to defend yourself, but that should be done under the watchful eyes of the city builder, not now. Jeopard obviously does not have much patience. Just as the Silver Mane Iron Guards were surrounding them, a familiar shout suddenly came from a distance. Wait! Don't move! Everyone looked in the direction of the voice and saw Linka and Para on a snowmobile running fast. Linka was driving the snowmobile, and Para was sitting in the back. Because of the high speed, the two of them couldn't stop the car. Jeopard and the Silver Mane Iron Guards made way for them. The snowmobile crashed straight into Qiong Bao due to inertia. When the speed dropped, the emergency brake finally took effect. The small Para flew out of the snowmobile, and then after rolling in the air for a week, she drew an arc and landed perfectly on Qiong Bao. Qiong Bao, who was hit hard, opened his eyes and saw a thin ruler. The camera in the live broadcast room also seemed to be very sensible to present Qiong Bao's first-person perspective. Eat, DB. March 7. Such a familiar scene. Eat. 0. TT. O. Cocolia. Bronya. Bluebird. It seems that Esther's blessing is still there. Esther. Indeed. Linkua. Linku. Para, I didn't mean it. Qingque. Is that Para who flew out? Ganai Fun. I finally saw her. Wow. It's a girl with black stockings and glasses. Luing. Para must have done on purpose. Luing. She even rolled in the air. Luing, bad woman. Pervert. Luing. She just wanted Qiong Bao to see her black stockings. Luing. 0. TT. Oh, Para. I really didn't mean it. Announcement. Now, let's enter the questioning session. Question. It is known that the scale on Para's black stockings measures moral standards. The line of sight goes up from the knee. The higher the scale, the more corrupt the morality. So at this moment, what is Qiong Bao's moral level? A. High morality. B. A little moral, but not much. C. Corrupt morality. D. No morality. 061. Laoyang, Qiong Bao, if you're hungry, go find GZ. That woman Cocolia is not a good person. A. High morals. B. A little moral, but not much. C. Morally corrupt. D. No morals. Randomly selecting people to answer in the Yalalo 6 area. Perla. Perla. Hanabi. Oh my, black silk scale. Perla is so scheming. Kiana. So perverted. March 7th. +1. Fuxian. +1. Silver Wolf. +1. Firefly. There is such black silk. Firefly at Perla. A big BD. Firefly. Use this to test Qiong Bao. Qingque, what a moral scale. Qingque, look up from the knee. The higher the scale, the more corrupted the morality. Gue Naifan. This is simply a free question. Gue Naifan. Don't talk about Qiong Bao. I guarantee that I have no morality. Qingque, indeed. The first one that doesn't open the automatic aiming frame is this. Thumbs up.jpg, Hanabi. Then the master of Hanabi is this. Thumbs down.jpg, Jackdaw, +1. Jinglu, +1. Shilyua, +1. Tingyun. Phew, this is really human nature. Luing, why can't I find the scale black silk? Ka Fuka. Is it possible that this is a specialty of Yalalo? Kafka. How about asking Xingbao to bring a few? Xing easy. Xing, I'll give it to Mom. And you should also bring 100 silver wolves. Xing, don't wash them after wearing them. I'll sell them to Qiong Bao at a high price. Luing, actually a low price is fine. Susang, 6. Yukong, 6. Qingque, 6. Qingque. Qiong Bao said, thank you. Random draw completed. The list of answers will be announced now. Congratulations to Bronya for winning the right to answer. Please answer within 30 seconds. Bronya, huh? Bronya, I got picked. Cocolia, come on. Bronya. Bluebird, come on. Let's conquer the sky treasure together with Cocolia. Firefly, go, go, go. Bronya, don't talk nonsense. I haven't promised my mother yet. Firefly, great. Okay. Otto Esther, huh? You didn't agree? March 7, no. Why are you disappointed? Yukong. That's more like it. Fu Xian, +1. For 73 para. Oh, para. Why not me para? What a loss. I was seen by Qiong Bao, and there was no benefit at all. Hanabi? Hanabi, stop pretending. Para. Hanabi. You must be so excited in your heart. March 7. I also think that this is a reward for para. Silver Wolf. It's guaranteed. Ista. Bird. Himiko. +1. Linka +1. Haida. No doubt. Shilyua. I guess when I go back home at night and no one sees me, I will secretly complete this scene and draw a book. Para. Ahem. Absolutely not. Para. I was just talking nonsense. I'm shy too. Para. I like to knock on others. Para. I won't secretly draw my own book. Xing. It's very simple. Xing. Can't you just add Linko when you draw? Xing. In this way, you can knock on Ling Bao when you are present. Linka? Para? Hanabi? Hanabi. Xing Bao, you are really a genius. Linka, no. Shilyua. You are not allowed to attack my sister. Qingque, got it. I can attack you. While everyone was chatting. In fact, after Para recovered, she immediately got up from Qiong Bao. Although Qiong Bao's morality is questionable, she still felt deeply sorry for suddenly—
No more novels? Take part in the voting. The most requested novels and those with the most likes will be chosen for publication on euroaudiobooks.com. There, I can upload as much as I want without the risk of receiving a strike. Our 18 novels and other content that exceed what is morally acceptable are only published on Patreon or the free novels page. Remember, the site is funded by donations on Ko-fi and Patreon memberships.